Time to lock in, bros. We're going to fucking SeaWorld.
Woo! And right off the bat, Jupiter from TV has subscribed with Prime. They've been subscribed for 9 months. Hee hee hoo hoo. Hee hee hoo hoo yourself, bitch. What's up? Welcome
Thanks,
back.
Jupiter.
Thanks, Jupiter. I love you. Welcome back to Dual Destinies. We're going to fucking SeaWorld.
Whale time.
Whale time.
You'll have to. I think it looks like you'll have to just go to the
We're going to SeaWorld, boys and
We're
girls.
going to SeaWorld.
No. Episodes.
Before we go to SeaWorld,
Yeah.
do we want to do a duo Destiny debrief?
We probably
a lot of
should.
D's.
That's how I like it. Yeah, sure. That's true. Because at the end of the last one, it was like really late, and I was having a breakdown. So, Dual Destinies, and you can actually hear me now that I've turned my mic up. So, did you do like the song from Exit? Exactly. Okay, so overall, I would, if we're asking like personal opinion, first impressions of just going through it and not really doing any more of a deep dive or anything. I would honestly give Dual Destinies nothing lower than a 7 out of 10. I think that as in the context of it had to basically kind of not reboot exactly, but like kind of we got to introduce a lot of things really fast to what is probably a new audience who aren't going to go back and play the first ones. Like I think it does that. I think it works well enough in that regard of here are the people you need to know. Here is just enough of what you need to know about them. Here is kind of the main thing about the universe of that we've been was kind of quietly discussed in the original trilogy and kind of came back in Apollo Justice of, you know, the dark age of the law thing of how the system is corrupt and it's dumb and it's weird, but we're still trying to do the right thing.
And it's still continuing its own themes of like forged evidence, but like from a different perspective.
Exactly. It's still building on what came before it, but in a way that is the most, or pitched to be the most accessible to someone first coming in. And as someone who, you know, worked on a version of Ace Attorney that was also designed to be as accessible as possible to the most amount of people, like, it's not always easy to do that, especially if you're trying to, like, kind of not necessarily work forwards in a way. Because, like, when we were writing TAM, like, there was so much shit we were trying to include from, I guess, shit as far as Dual Destinies of, like,
it's a massive puzzle.
Exactly.
In terms of where you have all this stuff that you need to communicate to tell the story. Where are you going to put it? How are you going to emphasize it in a way that, like, they'll remember it, and it'll also, like, make it feel like by the time you get to the end of the murder mystery that they aren't cheated out of something.
Exactly. And so I think that Dual Destinies went about it in a very safe way, which you know, if I was in the same position, I would have done the same thing. Like, I'm not saying, like, you know, like, oh, they didn't, you know, talk about the time when, you know, fucking they don't talk about, like, the Fae shit that much, or, like, whatever. It's like, I wasn't expecting them to. Like, this was a different thing. This is an entirely different thing. I think that it came up a few weeks ago of, like, sometimes it kind of feels like pure fan service, but I don't care. I'm the fan being serviced. Like, whatever. I can roll with it. I think it's fun. I'm never one to immediately on first watch of something, basically, to be like, this is dumb fan service. I'm like, woo-wee fan service, let's go wee-woo-woo-woo, and then come back later and be like, that fan service is good when I like it. Exactly, Jupiter. So, like, even fucking, like, Clavin Turnabout Academy or something was like, fuck yeah, more Clavier Gavin content, but also, why are you here? I'm not upset about it. I'm just mildly confused. And they found a way to be like, no, he's here for we found an excuse for him to be here. And that's always my thing, is if you can find an excuse in the plot for it to work, I'll give it to you for free. Like, you follow the rules. What annoys me is when it doesn't follow its own rules, or when a narrative doesn't follow its own rules or give a justification for something. That's when shit gets weird. I love what they did with Apollo in this game. I would not change anything, and I think that's a hot take. But I genuinely believe that the way Apollo's arc between 4 and 5, fucking everything that's not 2 and 3, I believe that his arc is shown in the most interesting way. I am I don't want to say this. I think it has a higher emotional impact to me to watch it from an outsider's perspective. Because you don't get that a lot in most stories, usually, or like, fucking that I've played or whatever, but it's more interesting to me to be in the shoes of someone who is watching someone they love go through it. And there was a conversation, I think, in 4, like the end of 4 or the beginning of 5 or something, where Apollo comes in and they talk, and then he's like, I'm gonna go. Yeah. Where he just like states, like, I am gonna go do my own thing. And Phoenix has that moment where he's like, I don't agree that this is what's best for you, but I'm not gonna be the one to tell you in this mental state, basically, that that's wrong. If that's what you feel like you need to do, I am not gonna stop you, because it's going, like, with the inference of, because it's gonna be so much worse for you otherwise. And I have never seen that before in a piece of media, where it's the protagonist, like, watching and again, maybe I'm just sheltered, maybe I don't watch a lot of shit, which is possible, but, like, especially Phoenix, like, who fucking had his whole shit between, like, 3 and 4, his whole fucking life went to shit, but watching Apollo especially, go through his own mini, like, I don't believe in anything anymore, I need to go do my own thing, that was incredibly interesting. Like, Phoenix, especially for Phoenix, because Phoenix was, like, letting his savior complex go for a second, right? Because in his heart of hearts, Phoenix is like, this is not what needs to happen, but he's like, I'm not gonna do anything about it, because that's not the move. And as soon as, like, there was never, that I'm remembering, and also my memory sucks, but there was never a moment of Phoenix, like, judging Apollo for it. Just the sort of ever-present worry of, like, I want to help you, and I don't know how to help you directly. I'm just gonna, as soon as you're comfortable, or as soon as you're ready to face the truth, basically, I'm right here, I'm gonna catch you, it'll be fine. And
it's Phoenix learning in a new way how to be a boss, how to be a mentor to these 2 attorneys, these 2 people who he cares about so much, and maybe doesn't express it as well as he should, because that's who he is as a person. and a lot of what he's emotionally going through, like his own, he doesn't have any major like life-shattering things that are like going to make Phoenix have a mental breakdown in 4 and 5. But seeing that exact same thing is happening to Apollo and Athena, we as an audience, we as players are more interested, are obviously interested in what's happening with Apollo and Athena. But we've already sort of seen this because we've already played the other games as Phoenix. And so we are put in Phoenix's shoes of saying, this is now happening again to these people that we like. How can we help them through it with the knowledge that we have now, having played through 1 through 4?
Exactly. It is. And also, like narratively, obviously, like the way you explained it, just like chef's kiss. And then also, like, personally, not to it's been 20 minutes, but like that, seeing that something like that was possible was so important to me. Like the fact that you can do some, and I'll be generous and just say antithetical. You can kind of go on this whole fucking side quest over here and just have like basically feel like completely lost and not know what to do, and you can feel it in 4 and 5 that like Phoenix and Athena like never turn their back on Apollo, basically. Like this whole thing, like they're still constantly like, I don't know how to help you, but I want to, and like still supporting him and stuff, like, and not, you know, treating him any differently when he comes back, and just like accepting him back like readily. The fact that that's like a real thing that can happen, and like watching it happen like that, and you know, like being in Phoenix's shoes in that, during that plot, like was like really, really resonated with me. So yeah, that's my personal fucking mental health bullshit at checks wrist 7:40 p.m. But yeah, I think because we've had this, as you mentioned, like we've had this multiple times in Ace Attorney now, of being on the inside of watching someone, it's Phoenix, watching Phoenix, like, you know, lose faith in the system, lose faith in his friends, have these huge moments of doubt and stuff.
Primarily lose faith in himself.
Exactly. Like, we've had all this before. It's I love that we are getting a new perspective on it, and it still feels completely like true to Phoenix at this point. I've also gone this long without directly talking about Athena, and I know that's a crime. I love Athena. I love what her story is and does. I love that she has her moment to lead in Academy. I love that she is basically leading an Academy. I love the shit with Juniper and with Robin and with Hugh. I love how she was handled in, like, it never felt damsel in distressy, which is impressive for kind of the immediate plot beats that were given with her. Of like, what is it, like case 1, she's already having a mental breakdown. We're like, oh god, Phoenix needs to come in and save the day. But like, that, even in the moment, and like especially with retrospect, like that doesn't feel like competent man come rescue woman, because this is Ace Attorney we're fucking talking about. But also, like, I think it was done well. There was everything about it.
I never
made sense,
questioned
basically.
Athena's competence, even when she
Yes.
questioned her own.
Yes, exactly. There was never. That was also another thing, is that like none of the
And no one else really does either. Like,
exactly
they
none
all,
of the
they all
lawyers
get
feel
it.
stupid, like, and that's the whole thing, really, is that you have Phoenix, who's been doing this for fucking ever. You have Apollo, who's also like been doing this for like what, like a year or two at this point.
Yeah, year and a half at this point.
Year and a half. Who's just fucking going through it, TM. You have Athena, who is the newest at this and is being such a brave little soldier about it. And, like, goddamn, sometimes you need to be a brave little soldier about it. And you have Blackwell, and Blackwell is so fucking interesting.
Yeah.
Gonna stick my teeth into that motherfucker one of these days.
He's a great example of, like, how you can do an Ace Attorney prosecutor in, like, a new and interesting way, where, like, he's not quite as, like, kind of disinterested as Clavier. He's always way more invested in what he's doing, but he's also usually, like, never just, like, just, like, obviously in the wrong, the way that, like, Edgeworth or the Von Karmas are at first. Like, yeah, they really cooked with Blackwell.
They fucking cooked with this man.
And Jupiter, you're joking about the someday I'll know what law is, but, like, I actually have, like, more in-depth thoughts about, like, that scene and its resonances through 5 and 6, but we'll get to that after 6, I think.
So my main thing is that, like, I can understand completely why this, like, missed the mark. For people when they first played it, especially, like, maybe, like, older fans of the series. But and that's fine, but also, like, the only thing I would change is take monsters out, and that's all I would change. Monsters, we hate your pussy. But, like, other than that, it does a surprisingly good job of, like, not really leaving anything up in the air, which I was kind of worried it would, because it felt like going into 5 there was, like, a lot happening, but they did, in fact, to me, Tonight Yo Dog, pull it off. And also, that was the most terrifying fucking shit I've ever seen in my life, so it gets more points for that.
I do like, and this is across the case in Yamazaki's first 3 games. They're extremely meticulously, like, all the cases are meticulously interwoven. That's the case with Investigations 1 and 2 and Dual Destinies, which is pretty cool. With the exception of Monstrous, which is barely, but it is sort of.
Monstrous. We don't talk about monsters. No. The only thing we need to talk about with monsters is Hole.
It just sucks that is the Apollo solo case. Like, no duh people's main takeaway about this game is Apollo's role in it was bad, is because it's a large part of that has to do with that's your Apollo solo case. Come on, the least interesting Ace Attorney case up to this point.
I mean, honestly, if they took if they did take Monsters out, I still would not be too upset with the Apollo content we got. I would be like, I mean, like, honestly, no, because, like, you have Phoenix, who you knew you were going to play as anyway, and you have Athena, who's the new person here, and I would be like, yeah, that's fine. Apollo's also here. Like, Strucy's also here. Like, sure, I'll take it. That's what I expected coming in. If there had to be a new person, it would be the new person and also Phoenix. And that's fine.
I was kind of interested in this since Spirit of Justice came out, and even more so now that these 3 games are collected together in one game. The way that, like, 4, 5, and 6 can now properly be read as, like, having, like, an overarching narrative, whereas before the general consensus was that they were all very different games that all felt weird and separate from each other. I think there are a lot of intentional, interesting connections. And again, I don't want to go too much in depth into that, but just a brief note, and then I want to let Jack have a crack at it. But when this game coming out in 2013, it had been 6 years since Apollo Justice. This was the first Ace Attorney game that came out when I was an Ace Attorney fan. I think Investigations 2 actually came out when I was an Ace Attorney fan, but I didn't play that at the time for obvious reasons. And so part of it was like, holy shit, new Ace Attorney, and it's like, whatever it is, I'm gonna have a good time. But at the time, I was still feeling a little weird about it. Like, I really liked the overall story with Athena and Blackquill. I liked in general, like, the aesthetic of, like, I liked the shift to 3D. I thought it was handled very well. I liked the streamlined investigations. I thought it was very polished in that way. And I did miss a lot of, like, the additional Apollo and Trucy stuff, which I really did feel that lack. And then I was also kind of annoyed at Edgeworth and Pearl showing up, because I was still thinking of this in terms of, this needs to be a sequel trilogy. This is like a separate cast, and like the whole idea that most of the cast from the original trilogy wasn't in Apollo Justice, I was like, that's part of the point. Like, this is sort of like a new separate sphere. And so seeing characters from the original trilogy start to crop up more, I was annoyed by primarily, more than anything else, because I felt like it just didn't fit. As the years have gone on, and I've played Dual Destinies more, and especially playing this together with you guys, I have actually grown to appreciate Dual Destinies more. Like, I like it more now than I ever have, which is very funny. I understand, like, on a mechanical level, like, why Pearl is here, even if I'm still just, like, a little bit, like, this is still a little weird. I'm totally on board with Edgeworth being here, because I understand his purpose in this time, in this world. I've really grown to appreciate Apollo's story in this game more as it's gone on, although obviously I want more of Trucy. But when they've committed to making 3 protagonists, you really got to spend all your emotional time with those 3 protagonists. And I love Athena's story, and I love Blackquill, and I love Fulbright. Yeesh. And I think the whole idea of this is Phoenix Wright's game again, like, more so than ever, I am really convinced that ultimately it's a Trojan horse, because the game is not about him. As much as, you know, you play as him for much of the first trial, and that's to get people back invested into the series after a while, and because Phoenix Wright is more of a name brand kind of character than Apollo or Athena. And yes, you play as him in 4 and 5, in Case 4 and Case 5, but those really are, the emotional arc of that still does center on Apollo and Athena, and I think seeing it from Phoenix's perspective, like you described, Kate, I thought was the new and interesting way to do it, as opposed to saying, this is Farewell My Turnabout 2, you know, like, we've already done that. So doing something a little bit different. Would I have liked this to have been more properly Apollo Justice 2, and had the whole Apollo Justice trilogy have you play as Apollo for the majority of it? Of course. I really love the Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney 4. And the fact that we have a new writer and that we've moved away from that tone and that style, I think was a real loss. But enough time has passed. This game is 11 years old. I am emotionally content with what I have, and I think, especially once we play through Spirit of Justice and we can sort of see the whole arc, Dual Destinies especially stings less for me, because we do get a lot more Apollo coming up. So, like, whereas Apollo did get shafted in Dual Destinies comparatively, we have a lot more of him in the next one, and it was very much, I could feel, an intentional attempt to course correct and give him more substance after being relegated to one of the sidelines in Dual Destinies. That's really all I have. Any other issues I have pretty much just stems from my main issues with the Yamazaki stories. And the worst thing about those is that they are not Takumi stories. I enjoy the Yamazaki stories, what they are, even though I acknowledge that Takumi storytelling is vastly superior in almost every way. That's it. Okay, Jack.
I'm a little afraid to talk, to be honest.
No, go for it.
We're not going to shut you down. We want to hear everything you got.
I don't know. I hate to say blanket disagree, but
Yes, no, please
No, that's
do.
fair. Go for it.
It is kind of where I'm at this point, and I recognize that perhaps some of my feelings about this game are retroactively tied to the fact that it has been rebranded as the Apollo Justice Trilogy now, but I do recognize that I did have these thoughts when the game came out in 2013 as well. I don't know why I'm shaking right now. Anyway, that's where I'm at right now. I see the point, or like the point of view there, where kind of viewing it, Apollo's situation from an outsider's perspective, creates a very interesting dynamic that we haven't seen. I personally didn't think that it was as compelling as it would have been if we actually got to experience Apollo working through these specific doubts. And yes, I know there's always going to be sort of the ties to Farewell My Turnabout and such in that moment, and somebody's revving their fucking engine outside and distracting me as I'm trying to formulate my thoughts in a way that makes any fucking sense. And I don't want it to be Farewell My Turnabout 2. I feel like it was trying to be Farewell My Turnabout 2 and did it worse. But at the same time, doubt is very much the core theme of the game, and I don't think it quite got there, at least for me. I'm trying to like look at what I wrote a couple of weeks ago, like please pass me. Because also this whole concept of like the dark age of the law within the game itself, it was very much like a black and white morality kind of buzzword that I threw out.
Yeah.
And of course, like you've got Aristotle Means sort of touting it, and Athena like, no, I would never do that ever, and Phoenix also kind of following along the same rhetoric as Athena's, when clearly there was a very much a gray morality in the previous iteration of the game that they never quite discussed. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is, if we had played as Apollo and dealt with these feelings of doubt, then the Dark Age of the Law could have become a very real, tangible thing, rather than something super abstract and something that is not affecting us.
Yeah.
And yes, we see Apollo going through it and we care about it because we care about Apollo, but it's very different when you're doing it from like this first person perspective and kind of go through this cognitive dissonance of, I don't think that, but the person I'm playing as does. Right. And that's scary. And I think that's very compelling. And if we wanted to go in like a Farewell My Turnabout edge, of course, I have like this whole thing where it's like, I wish that Clay was the defendant and not the victim.
I'd love to see that version. Yes.
And I really love that idea because A, it turns Clay into somebody more than a plot. Come on, baby girl. There we go. But it turns...
that was Kate's end, because that was the same thing for me.
okay. But it turns Clay into more than a plot device, because that's what he is. And again, I'm looking at what I said last week in my like written notes. But because he's an inside incident, and that makes it a little bit more difficult for the typical layperson to care about him. We care about Apollo's reaction to him, but it's harder to care about him. I like Clay because I'm deranged, but
And who am I to fault you for this? I'm the very same.
and he looks awesome. 10 out of 10 design.
He's a pretty
And-
boy.
And it's like, yes, you can see Gregory Edgeworth is also an inciting incident, but with Gregory Edgeworth and the deep cut of DL6, you can see the wide-ranging impact of DL6 throughout the course of the entire trilogy. For Clay, the death of Clay Terran is this one moment for this one character, and so if we turn Clay into this defendant, the way that I have tried to piece it together in my head is introduce him early, kind of like you did with Dahlia Hawthorne, because I'm 100% not against introducing characters that, oh, this character was really important to me and I've only mentioned him now. And like, they did that with Dahlia Hawthorne and they did it really well. But introduce him early. Maybe, like, if we want to make Monstrous a little bit more fun, put Clay in there.
Put Clay in
Like,
there
fucking
just
around.
to hang out.
When
the TikTok of like, when you guys say something is for the girls and the gays, can I also be included in that?
Yeah,
I'm
the girls and the
I'm
gays and Clay Terran.
If
Yeah,
that's okay,
please.
thank you.
Assuming he's not one of the gays.
My bad, you're absolutely right.
Let's be real. Let's be real. No, the
And,
version of that with Larry Butts is the correct one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so when he's a defendant and you know this person, and you as Apollo trust, but also you as the player are like, holy shit, it's like Maya, or whatever.
Yeah.
But then as you go through 5-4 Cosmic Turnabout, things start pointing more and more towards Clay, and he's being really cagey about it. What he's actually hiding is the fact that the launch was faked, but he man signed an NDA or some shit. And so you start to get these doubts, and of course Athena's acting really cagey because of the whole like Space Center incident and all of that, and it's starting to really affect him. And
Apollo is now in this situation where like literally everyone he cares about is being suspicious.
Is being suspicious, and that's where we can start to delve into this like dark age of the law rhetoric of like evidence is everything in court, and the evidence starts to point towards Athena, and that's when we start to move into 5-5 with Apollo as the player character, and we almost get a very like I would consider this more extreme than what Phoenix does to Adrian Andrews, because with Adrian Andrews, like, he knew that it was wrong, and it was clearly because he was stalling for time because somebody else was in danger. Apollo is like, my friend didn't do it, so the evidence is pointing this way, so it must have been this. And then again, you create that cognitive dissonance between player and character, where it's like, what the fuck? We also trust Athena. Where are you going with this, Apollo? And also, we can, like, again, we need to, I'm still figuring out how to put True Seymour in this, because God, this girl was done so dirty. But bring Clavier back. Bring Clavier back to do the first half 5-5. Simon should get to take down the Phantom. That's his right, his God-given right. But bringing Clavier back can create a very, very cool parallel between 4-4 and 5-5, where Apollo told Clavier, I will pull you out of that darkness. And now Clavier gets to do the same for him. In that moment. And it's something I've been thinking about, because like I think this is my problem with Dual Destinies as a whole for me, is that in a vacuum, when you're looking at it as a restart, a reconstruction, it's not bad. Like, I don't think so. Amy would disagree with me, but I think that when it hits, it hits. It doesn't quite get there all the time. My issue is that as a follow-up to Apollo Justice, I think it fails.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's
that is 100%. That is person.
That is yes.
True.
That is yes.
I do think it does its best, and I think where it does its best is where those two things most like there's a greater like the greatest tension between them. In the moments where it's like, oh shit, they really are trying to bring in stuff from Apollo Justice into this, and that's just like the little tiny bits of lines you get. When Apollo says, I guess we were both unlucky, my own debut was a failure. And you only just get the tiniest hint. Where if you're a brand new player, you're not going to spend a lot of time delving into Apollo's emotional state during Turnabout Trump. But if you are a longtime player, that one line for the developers, presumably, or the writers, is meant to give you everything that you need to understand where he's at without having to spend a lot of time on it. But we want a lot of time spent on it because we love these characters and we love the game.
And
we love everything that they're going through. And so the lack of time that they spend on those really emotional things because they tie specifically back to previous installments is obviously a missed opportunity, but also something that was very obviously in their minds of, we have to figure out how to balance this the best way we can.
And I think part of my issue stems from the fact that we've got 3 protagonists.
Yeah.
I mean, or 2.5 at least. Phoenix is just kind of there, but
and that was the one thing I was going to ask, and this was not something that I'm like, this is like the problem with your version, because I love your version and I wish we got your version.
This is how Tam 7 can still win.
Is what would be Phoenix's role, because I do think Phoenix getting his badge back was inevitable. I mean, at least like when I'm thinking about what AA5 looked like in the minds of people before AA5 existed, Phoenix getting his badge back was always a part of that, because he mentions maybe I'll retake the bar exam. And obviously now that all of the issues with him forging evidence have been more or less cleared up, at least in the eyes of the public or the eyes of the world by the end of Apollo Justice, it's like, well, yeah, why wouldn't he want to go and get his badge back? And the game, and this game specifically telling you it's because Edgeworth asked him to help save Blackquill as the main reason, like, this is why I need you now, this is why you need to get your badge back. That makes enough sense to me, but you're getting that information so late in the game. True to Phoenix, he doesn't tell anyone anything.
Of course.
That
is very in character for him,
that for much of the game, basically up until that point, you're not really given a real why he has his badge back, other than, oh, isn't it great that Phoenix Wright got his badge back?
No, I know, and honestly, I would have loved him to take the mentor helm up more in earnest, and like he does, obviously, but I think it would have been great.
But you don't need to
him.
play as him to see that.
You don't need to play as him,
Sure.
And also, I thought that, like, while it was cool that, you know, we do got a reason as to why he got his badge back, I did think it took a little bit of the agency away from Athena in that moment, where it's just like,
in the first case, it's pretty bad, yeah.
and also just like Athena, that's also Athena's motivation for becoming a lawyer. Why are we also giving it to Phoenix too to get his badge back? You know, like Simon Blackwell, everyone wants your pussy, but. And so do I. I love Simon, and Amy's saying the same thing in the chat too, where it's like, I really loved Athena's arc. The issue is, where do we go with her from here? And you definitely see that they don't know what to do with her in the next game, and you feel awful.
Yeah. But, Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice, I think, both suffer from the problem of, we are not future-proofing our series at all with what we're trying to do here. And also, which is why everyone's like, AA7? I don't know. we'll get to that when we get to it. But
one last little thing that I'm mad about. So the hostage situation. Let's talk about that. The relationship between Phoenix and Trucy is so important to me in Apollo Justice. It is this weird, symbiotic, codependent relationship where one cannot live without the other. And yes, it is vastly unhealthy, but I love them dearly, and I know that this symbioticness, that's not a word.
Symbiosis.
Symbiosis, yeah. The symbiosis of it comes from a place of deep love and respect for one another. And that is just gone in this game. It's like, it's gone. And it infuriates me to no end. And part of it is just because Trucy's also gone. She's in the void.
Yeah.
But we'll get to like something in the DLC case that's annoying as well. But like the whole hostage situation where, yes, I'm not going to say that Phoenix doesn't care, because he does freak out, but it's contained within these very short, brief interludes. Whereas you think about Farewell My Turnabout and Maya being kidnapped, and that fear and that despair and that desperation is so palpable, and it's just not. And you're playing as him, and I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it is wild, and it's one of those things where it's like, this has so obviously been sacrificed to, holy shit, we have so much to wrap up in this last case, that if we are also front-loading this with, like, Trucy's life is in danger at every given moment, it's way too much. Like, and you feel bad about it. You do feel bad about it at the end when Trucy shows up, and you're like, fuck, I forgot about her, like the game did. Like, that's the worst. So yes, it really felt like Trucy, they needed a moment to say, like, how is this trial going to come about? Like, this fake trial, like, to solve all the mysteries. And the plot device they used to make that happen was Aura Blackwell kidnapping everyone. How do we get the people involved in it? Let's have her kidnap the one person who is not needed to finish the story. And it's mechanical, and it does not do justice to everything you said. So I fully agree with you.
Yeah, that's my whole deal with it. I had fun playing it with you guys. I had a lot more fun playing it with you guys than I did playing it by myself.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things that I really, really liked Apollo Justice so much. More than the majority of people, apparently. But
especially the majority of people in 2007 to whenever,
2008
to 2013. Yeah.
To 2013, yeah. No, and then it's just the and then Dual Destinies came out, and then they were like, oh shit, actually, maybe, let's rethink that.
It's really funny, because, like, Apollo Justice was the controversial game. And then Investigations 1 was the controversial game. And then Dual Destinies was actually very well received when it came out. And then over time, people said, wait a minute. And then Spirit of Justice was also pretty controversial at launch. So
yeah,
no one can agree on what the majority of people want after the original trilogy, because everyone wants different things.
Yeah. My last thought, and in 3 minutes I'm going to have to open the door, but my last thought is, it's very similar to the qualms that I had about Azren Legacy, Professor Layton.
Yes.
Without getting into those themes, is that it ramps up towards this, like, glorious conclusion, and I think, honestly, I do still think that Dual Destinies handles it a bit better than Azren Legacy did.
Azren Legacy is a lot in a very short amount of time.
Very short amount of time, yeah. But it builds up to this great finale, and then there are so many loose ends that they have to keep tying up along the way.
Yeah.
And it's just shock after shock after shock after shock, and it doesn't quite allow you to process it.
Yes, they left you all these loose ends after Last Spectre and Eternal Diva and Miracle Mask that, like, the last game obviously is going to tie it all up. And then the last game structure is so different from all the other Layton games that they don't have time to do it until the very, very end.
Yeah.
Because of the structure that they chose. So they kind of shot themselves in the foot a bit with that.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I feel about, like, Turnabout for Tomorrow a little bit, where it's like, holy shit, you're here. Oh god, this is happening. Okay, you're doing this now.
It feels very out of nowhere unless
It's
you
very,
see
very quick, yeah.
unless you see like the whole picture. Especially, and this goes back to like sort of my first emotional qualms with Dual Destinies, which is when all of these Trilogy characters start showing up at the end, and you're like, wait, I just spent 6 years with people writing amazing fan fiction about why all these characters aren't in Phoenix's life anymore, and now you're telling me that they were in Phoenix's life the whole time, and I just didn't know. Like, so the shift back to Phoenix at the end feels even more like a betrayal of 4 because suddenly you're seeing what's always been the case with Phoenix's life that we just haven't seen up to this point.
Yeah.
Unless you already know that that's the world that you're stepping into. So for sure, I remember feeling that.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where it really needed to be Apollo's game, because I mean, of course Athena is a huge part of it too, but his connections to the overall themes of the game itself are the core. And
it's so close to perfectly following on from everything that he went through emotionally in Apollo Justice with Kristoff and everything he feels. And this ties into what I said earlier about that last scene where, you know, Apollo is not really a functional agent for much of AA4, if at all, in terms of the overarching story. He's there to observe, and he explicitly says, like, someday I'll know what law is. It's a stupid line, but the point of it is that, like, someday I'll be at this point. And I'm seeing something that I don't really fully understand yet, or I haven't internalized yet. And a lot of that has to do with, like, and he can get there in his own route through this theme of doubt, like you're mentioning. And and the whole scene in Turnabout for Tomorrow, when he finally breaks down in front of Phoenix and says, look, I don't care anymore, just get rid of the doubt in me. And Phoenix and Edgeworth are like, yes, this is actually what lawyering is that we figured out in the original trilogy. Like I can see that feels that could feel like a bit more of a shortcut as opposed to let's see him actually go through it.
That's you kind of hit it on the nail on the head for me, where it's like we're not seeing a very smooth crescendo, as it were, to the end there. It's kind of like you get like a little mini one in Apollo Justice, and then it stays pretty, sorry to use music terms, I'm back in school, and then it like stays pretty stagnant, and then suddenly you get like a sforzando and the Spirit of Justice. You're like, whoa, okay. But yeah, I wish that Phoenix wasn't a protagonist. I also wish that Athena wasn't a protagonist. She deserves her own trilogy. But I feel like if she fulfilled kind of like the Maya role, I think it would have been really cute if she was like the intern, where she wasn't quite a lawyer yet, but she's getting there. And that way she still has more goals, and we can go somewhere with her as we like follow her on her journey of becoming a fully fledged lawyer, perhaps in Spirit of Justice or her own trilogy or something like that. Yeah. But yes. Anyway, Wales.
Wales. I know. Just one last thought before Wales. The early like promo, like pre-release stuff for this game very much felt like Phoenix is the protagonist and Athena is his new assistant, who is like also a lawyer in her own right? And then you play the game and that doesn't happen except literally for the case we're about to do. I could see an angle where they were like, oh, we'll bring in Athena so that when Phoenix is a lawyer, Athena can be Phoenix's assistant and Trucy will stay on as Apollo's, and like that makes sense.
Granted, Granted, I really do like the dynamic between Apollo and Athena, but
Oh, it's so fun. And the last shot of that last anime cutscene is what it's all about, right? Like, it's really, it's Apollo and Athena's emotional journey, and Phoenix is there to be like,
Those are my kids.
boss. These are my kids, right? The one thought, actually, and this ties into what we're about to do, which is play whales. Oh, hello.
Shit, get out. All right. I had fun.
which is to play whales, which is Turnabout Reclaimed was originally Case 3 in development, and my guess is 4 and 5 is probably one case.
Beefy boy.
I am very glad that they decided to move it to extra case, because I don't
Turnabout Revolution vibes. But anyway, I digress.
No. Oh, and not just that, but just if you try to include, like, Reclaimed really, I think, in my mind, only works as a separate case. I mean, I've said the whole thing where it's cool to play through it chronologically, but it really only works as a separate case, even though it takes place during the main event, because as we will see, like, I don't think it fully, like, it doesn't say enough about, like, the game's themes to really sort of be, like, a worthy inclusion. And it wouldn't be something that you could give to Apollo either. And, like, that was specifically the point of why it was developed, was Phoenix has his badge back. What is a client that only Phoenix Wright could defend? And welcome to Turnabout Reclaimed.
Let's go!
Whales!
Let's do whales.
In 2 minutes, I'll have to let someone in the door, but it's fine.
Do you want to wait those 2 minutes, or do you just want to go whales?
Let's just go whales. I'll see what happens. It could be unlocked. We don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, I could probably.
And we have the cast list in the voice call. Nope. Let's have to start it fresh.
Damn. Yeah. Whales!
Let's do it.
Whales.
I also love Turnabout Reclaimed.
My name's Phoenix Wright,
Hi, Sam.
head of the Wright Anything Agency and a lawyer.
Taking my
Although,
job.
I was doing something else entirely for a while there. As for why I decided to formally get back into lawyering, let's just say there's unfinished business to take care of. Anyway, I thought I'd reminisce about my first case back on the job. And what a case it was.
Hi. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Months after Athena
Yep.
joined our office.
So this is set between cases 2 and 3.
Badge.jpg. How I have feelings
know,
about
right?
you.
I love Turnabout Reclaimed. I don't know if it's controversial, but I like it.
Show me whale.
Show whale. They put way too much
Show
effort
blowhole.
into Reclaimed, more than several of the other cases. It's very funny.
I'm calling this VOD show blowhole.
Hey, look, it's Jack. That character's name is Jack.
Morla, you made it just in time.
I want to cosplay this bitch.
We be pirates, we
I knew it.
just a bunch
I'm not hot
of
enough, but I wanna.
who are as free can be. We swim through
Shut
storms and waves,
your mouth.
all because you see
No.
the treasure just for me.
You'll never guess who's gonna be voicing this character, Kate. What do you think we would give? You think we would give her to anyone else? Be real. It's July 20th.
Happy
7:20.
7:20. 12:37 p.m. Write Anything Agency.
Today is my first day back on the job as a lawyer.
Yay! I'm gonna turn it back up in my headphones. Yay!
Putting this attorney's badge on really makes it hit home. Boy, am I pumped.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh,
All right. I love Turnabout Reclaimed.
Truce. Truce. New profile picture. Truce. So pretty.
Yes. 16-year-old Truce.
Very pretty.
Never mind, I
She's
thought I
grown
heard
so
somebody.
much.
Never mind, we're good. We're good.
Even Trucy said, "Looking good, Daddy.
Looking cool, Joker.
Looking good, Joker." Yeah. So Athena, Apollo, what do you think of the old attorney's badge?
Wow. This Shipshape Aquarium show is great! I can't get enough of it!
Athena?
I do have to let her in. Hold on.
Yeah.
Boss, shut up.
Boss, shut up. I gotta let someone in.
Boss, someone's at the door.
Did you know that this song was not composed by the main composer of Apollo Justice?
I did not.
It was composed by Hideki Okugawa, who also composed the Pursuit theme for Apollo Justice and the jingle. And that's it.
Fuck yeah! Got it in 3. Let's go!
It's always very funny, like, going through, like, the Ace Attorney music composer list and being like, composed by this person, and also, like, 2 tracks by this completely other rando person. It's like, alright, cool.
Cool. The only important
you-
ones, damn right.
Although, actually, Guitar Serenade was not the lead composer either. Do you know who composed Guitar Serenade?
That was Shutakami.
It was Shitakami.
That was Shutakami. And as
Were you
Jack
trying-
said, you can tell.
You could tell, it's like, these chords, what is happening?
Nothing is, it's not, so, yes. So the only reason I know that
It
is-
makes sense because, like, it's so, like, the song is so interwoven into the storyline, like, not only
Yeah.
the lyrics, but, like, musically, like, with the mixer and everything.
yeah,
Like, it makes sense to Takumi be like, I'm gonna do this one.
yeah, and I respect that.
I mean, much of it is pretty.
Yeah, it's just the thing about Serenade specifically is that, like, I only hold this opinion now because I chose to go through each of the independent bits and try to transcribe them out because literally no one had done that on the internet, and I was like, why has no one done this? And then I tried and I was like,
Hi.
that's why no one's done it, because it doesn't look or sound good in other MIDI instruments. It only
We're talking
sounds
about
good in
the
that
Guitar
one
Serenade.
sound font.
Sorry, I just ran up 3 flights of stairs.
Woo!
So in between-
Athenakin.
Athena getting
In between lines, Athena like did a 30-minute choreo. I was just like, why did it take you so long to say that?
Athena? That's what the Athena was. It wasn't her ignoring him. It was her
Athena.
running out and coming back.
Athena, why are you panting after I am showing you my attorney's badge?
Hey boss, do you want to see me run down the block and back?
Want to see
Athena?
me
See me do it
again?
again?
It's not my fault none of you emote here in a normal way.
I still can't believe they showed the swashbuckler spectacular on TV.
Get used to that.
Woo!
Good thing I recorded this. Now, who's ready for another viewing?
You've already watched it 5 times. Let's watch something else now.
Autism.
Autism.
How can you even suggest such a thing? The show is therapeutic.
Boss here asking you guys a question.
What's so therapeutic about watching a killer whale?
What? Don't you know anything? Animal-assisted therapy is an established psychiatric treatment.
You're kidding. That kind of thing really exists? Where's Betty?
It's a real thing. I've been to the aquarium myself to try it, and it really helps. I still go there every now and then to further my psychology studies. The last time I went, I saw a dolphin and an orca swimming around together. It was so...
Hey, do you two think you could quit goofing off and do some work for a change? And by work, I mean look at me. Me!
Me! Me! Work. But we've already cleaned the toilet. Twice. Each. Hey, wait a minute. Is that your badge I see?
Woo! Congrats on getting your attorney's badge back, boss!
I love that they just don't give him the time of day. It's so fun. Thanks. Starting today, I'm officially a lawyer again. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, but... Sheesh, took him long enough to notice.
Wait. Oh no! Don't give me ideas, Max. God damn it. Gee, Mr. Right. With that badge on, you suddenly look so capable.
Thanks. It's not like I was some lazy bum, you know. I don't know. You kind of look like a.
But what made you get? But what made you suddenly so fired up to get your badge back anyway?
Oh well, I made a promise to a certain someone. An important promise.
What could be so important?
Come on, Apollo. You think I'm really gonna tell you?
I don't, boss. You're right.
You know me.
I thought
You
I'd
know
try.
me.
Right.
You know me.
Well, I gave it a
I think
shot.
I'm really gonna tell you shit. Anyway, we
No.
have 3 lawyers now, so we better get started on taking on lots of work.
You're right, boss. I'm sorry I ever tried.
I'm all for that. Let's get this agency hopping.
You know, we should have switched over to the other costumes for this.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, we probably could.
we could, if you
We
want.
could.
All right, we'll save first.
Save.
Oh, do we have to like leave and come back?
Yeah, I have to leave
Yeah.
and come back, I think.
I think.
Okay.
Back to menu. I've literally never played these games with the costumes. I only know that's a thing that you did with Tagatu.
We gotta put them in cunty little outfits.
Yeah, costumes. Let's go.
All right.
Oh my
So-
god. Oh my
so
god.
we got three options for Phoenix.
Oh, we gotta
Uh,
go Feeny.
uh.
We gotta go Feeny.
I'm like the only person in the world who just like hates this sweater. I just don't feel.
You think it's so funny.
It's
And then
funny
it's-
in
and then it's-
context.
And then trilogy design, yeah.
I'm so going for you kissed. I want.
Yeah,
Where's the
yeah,
Tigre
yeah.
fit?
Well, good thing you don't have to see it most
Next
of the time.
game. Style and
Aw.
street clothes for Apollo. Nuri designed the style and street
Nuri!
clothes.
Let's go.
Kazi and Ari's never let me. The little Mr. Hat.
I
What's-
know.
What's extremely funny was playing through Investigations 1 lately, and then going to like Emma and being like, "There's no way in hell that Nuri did not design you." And you go to the credits, and Kazuya Nuri is like additional artist. I'm like, knew it.
Yeah. You look so good.
He
The
does.
Mr. Hat and everything. All right, let's go.
Let's play.
Ah.
I
Little
don't.
fits.
That does not look like Themis Academy uniform. It is.
No,
is
it doesn't.
It's literally just sailor uniform. Just
We're going to
Just be
see a
honest.
whale. Let her dress as a sailor. I got an achievement. Let her dress as a sailor. We're seeing a whale.
well, now we have plenty of enthusiasm. All we need now are some clients. It's been 8 years since I last wore this badge. I feel like a rookie all over again. And this just in. The owner of Shipshape Aquarium, Captain Jack Shipley, has been murdered. Don't act surprised. We do this every time when we put something on the TV having to do with someone dying and then announce their death. The custody in the case is reportedly already in custody inside the aquarium.
Athena's like, fuck, is this my fault? Isn't that the aquarium we were just watching, Athena?
It is. I can't believe it. A murder at Shipshape Aquarium?
God damn it, why do I keep causing this? Athena, this isn't your fault. This is boss's fault, if anything. It's not my fault, it's kind of your fault.
But I love that place. We need to get to the bottom of this.
That's Kate. It's who you think.
Hold on, I gotta find it. Really? I guess I'm in luck then.
Oh my-
I need Phoenix Wright to save my friend.
Oh, who in the world is this? Are you a client?
Is this your card?
Is this your card?
I'm gonna play with her for a
Oh.
minute. We'll find it.
Wait.
Nick,
That
I know what you are. Lawyer.
No. What do you mean no?
Wait, that costume. It looks just like... I've got it! You must work at Shipshape Aquarium! I don't know what Athena's doing today either. So.
Yeah, I gotta find her because all of my instincts are doing what I already did for fucking Aura. It's now I have to do something else.
The Aura
Fuck.
robot, yeah.
That's right. You men know it. I'm Sasha Buckler. I perform like an agile catfish in our pirate show. It'll blowfish your mind.
Minnow, blowfish. Those puns floundered a bit.
Uh,
Sorry, Janet. I did my best. Oh, there we go.
There.
Nice.
I have to do it manually. I don't have my thing plugged in. I was gonna go with Buki, and then I'm like, I can't maintain that. We're doing something else.
I figured out the client's identity. Chalk 1 up for analytical psychology.
My friend is under suspicion of murder, so I really need some help. That's why I gotta find this Phoenix Wright guy.
Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. And this is Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. They're lawyers too.
If there's
Even though they don't look it.
Shut the fuck up. You're one to talk. If there's anything you need, all you have to do is ask.
It's casual Friday at the office,
It literally
boss.
is casual Friday at the office. Athena's idea of casual is sailor uniform.
Look, I don't question
same-
your shit, boss.
The same goes for me too, Miss Buckler.
Just call me Sasha. And I'll call you all by your first names too, if that's alright. Phoenix, Apollo, Athena, you have to help me. Please save my friend.
Guess you better start by asking her more about her defense request.
But
Hey, Genoma lawyer.
first, it's so shiny.
It's gonna
Don't
be the
play her
first
theme when
time.
she's not even here.
It's the office theme now, baby. Sorry. Sea creatures are the only thing I know anything about.
That's alright, don't worry about it. Gee, I didn't mean to put her in a funk.
God, I'm gonna...
The first time I get to show someone my new badge, and
She
it's not even new
hates it.
text. Ms. Buckler, Sasha, could you tell us more about why you need our help?
My friend is suspected of murdering the captain of Shipshape Aquarium.
Captain? I thought the Victor was the owner of the aquarium.
Yeah, well, our aquarium has a pirate ship theme. That's why we call the owner our captain. We call the employees crew, too. It's like Disney, but it's
Yeah,
just
like
as
what in the
shitty.
Disney World is this? That's a pretty unusual aquarium you've got there.
It's called branding, bitch boy. Anyway, one of the crew members, my friend, is being suspected of the captain's murder. They've already decided she's guilty. I think they're gonna give her the death penalty.
What? What happened to due process?
But my friend is as sweet and gentle as a whale shark. She wouldn't hurt a guppy. I know there's no way she murdered anyone, but they won't believe me. But with a name like Wright, I figured you'd be able to help me set them straight. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Wait a minute. Don't tell me she picked you all because of a bad pun.
Ouch, I see my reputation doesn't precede me. You think the original it was like, I needed them to see, so I thought a name like Naruhodo would help.
Probably.
But seriously, my name can't be the real reason she's here.
So why?
What's the real reason you picked me, Sasha?
Well, to be honest, I asked a whole slew of lawyers, but they all refused. They said stuff like, there's no merit to taking your case, or I'm not sure I can help. They're all as cruel as sharks with a heart's puner than whitebait.
Ugh, I can really feel Sasha's frustration.
I'm an empath.
With nobody on her side, she must feel all alone. But helping people like her is the whole reason I became a lawyer in the first place.
Woo! And then I heard about a lawyer named Phoenix Wright. They say he defends clients to the end, no matter how bleak the circumstances.
I guess my reputation does precede me. I'm not sure how well deserved it is, though.
I thought to myself, if anybody can save my friend, it's you, Phoenix.
Quite a tall order there for a man who just got his badge back. Yeah, don't look at my controversies tab on my Wikipedia page.
don't go to my wiki. don't check out my score on WikiFeed. Please don't. It's tanked recently.
But I don't want to let Sasha down. Or her friend.
Let's help her, Mr. Wright. Let's save her friend.
That's just what I was thinking. Sasha will accept your case.
You will? Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver, literally. Well, no time to stand around and mull it over things. And mull it over. You didn't have to say thanks. I want you to come meet my friend right away. Come to Shipshape Aquarium with me.
You got it.
And I'll go too. I want to be involved.
Sorry, but I need you here to stay here and keep an eye on the office until Cherusi gets back.
God! You never let me do anything!
You never know when a new client might stop by.
Dad, what the fuck? God! How come I'm the one who has to stay behind?
Thanks a million, Apollo. Well, ladies, let's move to the aquarium, shall we?
I thought you loved me!
Hey, did you know I'm a lawyer?
Hey, Apollo! Fuck you, boss. The return of a legendary lawyer. It's kind of exciting.
Kind of. So how do I look with it?
Wow, you present that thing like a real pro. You must have done it 1,000 times.
It never really seems like enough to just have it pinned to my lapel for some reason.
Women, am I right, Apollo? I get wanting to show it off. When
What are you adjusting?
Don't worry about it.
You did the
When
thing where you adjust
Yeah,
the tie,
the
but there's no
but
tie to adjust.
It's just a tank. I'm sorry, it's just a stim, boss. Jesus. What-
It's like Akiren in the gloves.
Yeah, literally. It's like, what are you doing? Shut up. When I
I'm
first
stimming.
I'm stimming. This is so unrelated. Have you guys seen the woke Indiana Jones TikTok?
No.
No.
And it's my favorite TikTok in the world of their it's a satire of like this is the future millennium, or this is the future the left liberals want, and it's like all these like woke jokes as fucking Indiana Jones, and one of them is he cracks his whip and then just goes like I'm stimming. And it fucking killed me. Anyway, when I first became a lawyer, I flashed that badge left and right.
You still do that, actually.
You look so cute in that little pose with this outfit. Hey, Apollo! I want to talk to you.
So yes, so this
never
is
see you again.
this is the only actual time, besides I guess case one maybe, where it's like Phoenix is the lawyer and Athena is the assistant.
Aww.
So what do you think about this case, Apollo?
The murder of the owner of Shipshape Aquarium? Ugh. I can't think with you looking at me so expectantly. I don't really have any ideas. Sorry, I'm not any help.
But you are a help. As long as you're the one playing office sitter, you're fine.
Hey, there's Apollo's favorite word, Daijoubu desu.
Daijoubu
Times
desu!
2. I'm fine. I'm fine. I have stolen your protagonist role.
Are you two making fun of me?
Who? Us? Of course not. Just yanking your chain a little.
Oh, I can't hear you say that word anymore. Oh, what word? Sorry, Apollo doesn't like it when you say that word. Oh. Floor.
So, any ideas for us?
Well, I think you should give that swashbuckler video a glance.
Starting to become a fan too, huh? I knew you'd like it if you gave it a chance.
It's not so much that. I just thought it might give you some leads, seeing as it's the scene of the crime and all.
It's a good idea. I'll take a look when I get a second.
I've got nothing better to do, so maybe I'll watch it a few times myself.
You've already seen it like 5 times. Apollo, please try to find something better to do.
Do you just
Well, let
like...
me get Alright. Time to banish Apollo into
Banish
the void.
No, no, please, boss! I already got nothing to do in this game, please! Boss, please! No! Fun! I'll join Tracy in here, it's fun! July 20th, Shipshape Aquarium.
Did you hear something? Must have been the wind.
Fuck you!
You know, the good underwater wind.
Good. That's my new Earth, Wind, and Fire cover band.
Oh, hello. Listen to this.
Underwater wind. Do you remember the
What a
20th
vibe.
day of July?
Listen to this.
Wow,
Bob.
this is
This is a banger.
this is gorgeous. It's just like being under the sea.
Yeah, this is the Aqua Tunnel, our pride and joy. I'm really glad you like it. I'm gonna go on ahead and fill the detective in on your arrival. Take a look around the tunnel and then come meet me at the pool at the head on the right. Nailed that sentence out the first try.
Hey, boss, look at this cute little fish.
Oh, I did the reading wrong. Hold on. I bet it would be delicious grilled.
Seriously? Is that really all you can think of?
Well, I didn't get to eat lunch today. Oh, and here comes some grilled chicken.
That's a penguin!
That's not a chicken, it's a penguin. Come here, little cutie. Phoenix voice. Is that a chicken? Is that a chicken?
Look at all those chickens.
It ignored me.
Here's the rule about penguins.
Penguin.png disappeared.
Here's the rule about penguins. You never say something to a penguin that hasn't been said to you. This is
Maybe
a
it
true
was
story.
hungry too. Oh, look, it dropped something.
It's an ad for the Swashbuckler. I cannot say that word. It's an ad for the Swashbuckler Spectacular show.
I'm so sorry. That penguin had a whole bunch of these stuff in its backpack.
So it's passing out flyers, huh? How cute.
I bet it doesn't even get dental.
Doesn't even get dental. A carrier penguin that distributes flyers? We could use one of those for our office.
Boss, we don't
We
get
have
dental.
Apollo.
I love look at it. It's so like once you get the chance to click on look at the stupid little smile. There's just not a single thought in that head.
Little beady little eye.
That's a baby.
I love her.
That's a baby.
Cat Morla.
Oh, I love you. I love you, baby. I love you.
Well, can't keep the client waiting. We better get going.
Yeah, you're right. Time to roll up our sleeves.
Roll up your sleeves. I'm in a t-shirt. July 20th. Ship-shape aquarium.
Just turns it into a tank top.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She does the muscle shirt thing.
Like fucking what's her name? Sakura Ogami.
Yes, just like.
Huh? I don't see Sasha.
Everywhere I go, I see his face.
Sasha sells seashells by the Sasha's shore.
I could always show seashells on the seashore.
Okay, Sean Connery. Are you two the lawyers Miss Buckler mentioned?
What's up, bitch?
It's like that
You.
cat meme, like you.
It's you. This is why I love playing Reclaimed after the main story. Because Fulbright shows up and you're like, you.
What's up, bitch?
Detective Fulbright, are you the lead detective on this case?
That's right. As long as evil exists in this world, there'll be no rest for me. And who is your sea urchin-like friend there? I don't believe we've met. Is he talking about me? I'm the defendant's lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Well, I'm Detective Bobby Fulbright. People don't usually get to see this area. It's only open now because of the investigation. You two are pretty lucky to get this peek behind the scenes of an aquarium. Lucky, right. This guy's even louder than Apollo.
Apollo sneezes back at the office.
So,
Really loudly.
so where's the
Dad
sus-
sneeze.
What? Oh yeah, know the dad sneeze.
So
So where is the suspect being questioned? And where's Miss Buckler?
here I be, me buckos.
Ah!
Shiver me timbers! There be one of the dread pirate mustache's scurvy swabs.
I beg your pardon? I'm not anyone's swab, scurvy, or otherwise.
Well, I'm one person's swab, but he's not here right now. More shameless than a sea lion, you be trying to make off with me best bucko. If you want to pick a fight with us, you best bring along an army of great white sharks. Baby!
This looks like a face that has an impact way more on a 3DS screen than.
Yeah, I don't care. I love her. Hello, baby. Hello. Hi.
Screenshot. Woke dog.
Woke dog.
Sasha, what's going on here?
Let me introduce you. This is the friend I was telling you about. Her name is Aura Shipley, but she only responds to Orla, so that's what people call her. I'm her trainer. She's the suspect in the murder, but she'd never hurt anybody. Oh, baby.
She's the suspect?
Yeah, thank goodness you came before they put her down. I'm really grateful to the two of you. I just know you'll save Orla.
What? Don't tell me you didn't even know who your client was.
An orca is the suspect? Our client is an orca. Is this for real?
Oh, did I forget to mention that? Let's see.
That's one very big oopsie!
Baby girl, baby.
Just chilling. By the way, what was with that mustache earlier?
Gender. Oh, this be part of me costume for the swashbuckler spectacular. When I be wearing the mustache, I be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. A transformation as dramatic as a pufferfish's, wouldn't you say?
I don't think I would ever say that.
You're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's why I didn't say it. I thought it.
Touché.
It's a pirate-themed aquarium, so that's why Orla's wearing a pirate hat, right?
Yep. She really loves wearing hats. She puts them on all the time. But her fake mustache keeps falling off, so that's a problem.
I see. Naruhodo.
Yeah, I know your name.
Well, why don't we start with you telling us a little bit more about Orla?
She has a little Larry arms crossed emote. I love that. Hey, now do you care that I'm a lawyer? Now do you care? Now do you care?
No, she doesn't. She
Fuck!
doesn't.
Fuck! I want to look at the whale.
So you're really serious about me defending Orla?
Of course I am. You're the only one who can do it, Phoenix. I heard you once questioned an animal during a trial, and that got your client off the hook.
No way, you did that?
I might have tried something like that at one point in my career.
Ooh, you're gonna have to tell me about this later, or I'll ask Apollo for all the juicy details.
That's a threat, boss. When I heard you didn't discriminate against animals, I knew you'd hear me out.
I have to warn you, though, I don't know anything about orcas. I mean, they don't eat people, do they? Yikes! I think I made her mad.
I won't have you talk that way in front of Orla. Orcas have feelings too, you know.
Yeah, boss. They have emotions just like we do.
Sorry. Is anger the only feeling I inspire in women? Women, am I right?
Baby. Don't worry. She says she forgives you.
Just straight vibes.
She's chillin'! Besides, orcas are very picky eaters. Orla here only eats fish. The captain went to feed Orla this morning, and then he was found dead in this very room.
Could you tell us more about his death?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
So the owner of the aquarium, Jack Shipley, was discovered murdered.
Yeah. It was about 10:10 this morning, just after the aquarium opened. Fucking love that movie, by the way. It's a great movie. Have you seen 10:10? Great movie. A visitor was viewing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor and screamed.
The orca pool is this tank here.
Yeah, that's right. This pool is built so that guests can see into it from the corridor on the first floor. The security guard and I heard the scream and came running into this pool room, where we found the captain dead at the side of the pool in his swashbuckler costume. He was as big and tough as an old crocodile, the captain. Still can't believe he's dead.
Mr. Shipley was very important to you, wasn't he?
Sorry, I didn't mean to get all sad goldfish on you.
Sad. What?
Okay, time to snap her out of it. When it's showtime, it's time to smile. That's what the captain always said.
Something.
Something. Yep.
By the way, do you know why exactly Orla is being accused of the crime?
Turnabout reclaimed, but instead of Sasha, it is just Regina again.
There's like a YouTube video that was in the algorithm recently where it was saying like basically, did you know that there is a good Turnabout Big Top? It's Turnabout Reclaimed. It's like, okay.
All right.
They act like two legends can't coexist.
Yeah.
You know?
I haven't seen that video. I thought I was going to talk about the anime, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
No, it's actually about Turnabout Reclaimed.
Damn. Ah, cool car guy. I was so
you
close to going under that video and being like, you know, there's another good Turnabout Big Top, and it's actually Turnabout Big Top, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
I was so
Yeah.
close.
Can you think of any reason why Orla would come under suspicion?
And the police think Orla went berserk during practice for the Swashbuckler Spectacular. But Orla would never do anything like that. Right, Orla? Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna die for this fucking whale.
I know.
I would die for her. I would kill for her. I might live for her.
Are orcas what?
Whales?
Orcas are not. They are, I think, just fish.
Okay. That's
No,
what I
they're
thought.
mammals. They're
They're-
mammals.
Are they dolphins?
Wikipedia.org.
What are
/
orcas? What are orcas?
The orca or killer whale is a toothed whale. Well, it is a whale.
Only had her for like 30 minutes. I feel like
They
this
are
is-
apex predators. How did I not know this?
You didn't know that
Did you
orcas
not
were
know
apex
that?
predators?
I don't know anything about animals. I am Phoenix Skinny. I don't know anything about animals.
Oh, just look at that face.
I'm
Isn't
not
she
Roof.
adorable? The charges
Roof?
just have to be
Where
false.
is Roof?
Someone get Roof in here. Someone get
Roof
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 has
in
a here in a minute.
Hate to break it to you, but the police don't usually base their decisions on cuteness.
But you know about SeaWorld?
That's right. We base them on facts. Take a look at this. What do you mean? Do I know? I know of SeaWorld. I know that Shamu was mistreated and there were multiple of them. That's about all I know.
You
Photo
need
of
to
the
watch
victim.
Blackfish.
No, I know. It's my girlfriend's sister's favorite movie is Blackfish. She's seen it like 50 times. And I'm like, this says a lot about your character. A photo of the victim, huh? He's got a wound on his head. Very perceptive. The victim and the orca were the only ones here.
The orca shot him in the head.
The orca hit him over the head with the thinker. What's more, we couldn't find a weapon of any kind around. Why do you think they were able to injure? Is that what happened? I thought they were mistreated. I didn't think they were hurting others.
Well,
it's nuanced. It's nuanced.
it's nuanced.
but
All right,
they're-
let's not accuse the animals of being morally in the wrong here. There are layers.
Wait, what do you? No, that's what I'm saying. I thought that the animals were innocent.
It's a bit of both. I mean, they are apex predators, but also they were being mistreated. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're mistreating a lion and the lion attacks you, I'm not gonna blame the lion.
Yes, that's basically it.
So what's the theory on how Orla supposedly killed the victim?
Shot him in the head.
They say orcas sometimes kill their prey by ramming into them underwater.
That is true.
That is, yeah.
What's the Cosmo thing about railing? Never mind.
Oh, I just learned what rail me meant. I thought it meant hit you with a train. I've been going around telling people that shut up or I'll rail them. No one told me. I hate this fucking website. Stop liking this.
We believe this orca did just that by pulling the victim into the 65-foot pool and then ramming him while they were in the water.
Did you hear about that? Was that a dolphin?
I did not just hear a dolphin.
No, there was a story about a guy fucking a dolphin. And I was gonna make a joke, like ramming.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
No, there was a story. Hold on. Let's put this in my search history.
We're talking about a killer whale ramming into somebody to kill them, and you're like, there was that one time that the
How do I make
guy
this? How do I
fucked
make
the
this
dolphin.
horny? Yeah.
Yes, man had sex with a dolphin called Dolly for a year and claimed she seduced him.
Phoenix, right?
When he says he doesn't know anything about orcas, he's blocked that out.
D-O-L-L-Y, not I-E.
There's a fake orca that's been like, I've been lying to you for 9 months.
These hips do lie, and they like to you. Shakira.
Without any suspects besides Orla, this could be one tough case.
This was in the 70s. I keep forgetting the
no.
story's fucking insane. He was written a novel which tells the story of a young man who has a sexual relationship with a dolphin while he's working at a theme park. And the man admitted the book is autobiographical and based on his own experience. He said, I wrote this book for dolphins because we are mistreating these animals by keeping them in captivity.
Holy shit. Anyway.
So Jupiter, what do you mean by Skater Boy animatic? But they
Oh,
are
I know
whales?
exactly what you're talking about. There's an animatic of Charles and Trib, essentially, of
of Dolly and Iris?
set to the song Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. It's one of the first like animatics I
Please
saw
send that to
after.
me.
Absolutely, I'm
Please,
talking about in the
thank
chat.
you, thank you,
that's
Jupiter.
That's fucking like
I need to see
integral.
that like yesterday.
Why is this the new bit?
Jack, what else could it be?
Oh, it's the certified weirdo
Anything else?
animatic. It's a certified weirdo animatic. Of course it is.
No official autopsy has been ordered, but an orca attack makes sense. Baby, 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 baby.
Baby. There you go.
Why hasn't one been ordered? Accidental death due to a failure to exercise proper oversight over an animal. The medical examiner said it wasn't a homicide, so we don't need an autopsy. But I'm still here for some reason.
So Orla's going to be put down without a proper investigation?
Yes, it's like when the vet
That isn't
came in.
fair!
It's like when the vet came in holding the orca and said, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to put her down. And I burst into tears and asked why. And the doctor said, she's too heavy.
Fuck off.
God damn it. It's nothing short of police negligence, Detective Fulbright!
I'm not a cop. I don't care.
The incident wasn't determined a homicide, so there's nothing we can do, Miss Syke. Ordinarily, the owner of the aquarium would be held responsible for the oversight failure. But the owner is the victim himself, so all we can do is hold the orca responsible.
Phoenix, isn't there anything you can do? They're going to put Orla down.
Sasha and Orla are depending on me. My savior complex go burr. I want to do everything I can to help them.
He goes back to
do I
the
help an
office
orca?
and is like, Apollo, you won't fucking believe this.
Wait. Yes. I can do this.
Said Orla, we're gonna free willy this shit.
There's only one thing to do, baby. Of course he is. Of course, righteous
And
taking
using
this amazing opportunity I got for her.
to defend an
Defend an
orca.
orca. Got my badge back now, so I know exactly what I have to do. I'll defend Orla in court. Huh? Even an orca deserves a fair trial. If the one responsible for Orla is dead, then I'll take responsibility for her. If you find her guilty, kill me!
Kill me! No, whoa, whoa. I said I'd die for this whale, and goddammit, I meant it.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Are you getting off on the danger of the situation?
Shut up. Oh my god!
Don't kink shame me!
That's gross.
God. Yo, what? I guess doing crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh? But what the hell? I'll take responsibility for her too.
Kill me too!
Are you two insane?
I'm bored as fuck, Fulbright.
This is a case of accidental death caused by an animal. It's not a murder case.
So, I've done not murder cases before. I've done not murder case before.
You can see right into my non-existent soul with this animation. With no evidence of foul play, this case will never go to court. Then let us investigate the crime scene. If we can prove this was a murder, we might be able to take it to trial. And then Orla would certainly need the help of a few good lawyers. Guess so. But who's ever heard of a trial for a killer whale?
Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean we can't do it now.
This is so stupid, I love it.
Sound logic.
But...
Please, Detective Fulbright, for justice's sake.
For great justice.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do as a prosecutor? Fight for
Fight
great
for great
justice?
justice.
Police have determined that an animal that has harmed a human should be put down.
And that's why we what? Hate the cops. That's right, Fulbright.
But I don't know for sure whether that was a just decision. If your sense of justice compels you to take on the defense of this animal,
Fuck it.
then my sense of justice tells me to let this case be re-examined for possible merit.
See, it's really funny now going through.
I know.
Fulbright, because he's really just like, fuck it, sure, it'll be funny.
the Hat 2 launches in a few months. I got nothing to do.
I got
until
nothing
then,
better
like,
to do.
For real.
I got nothing to do until, what, October? November?
You mean it? I think it's December, isn't it?
Is
Isn't
it?
just
I
the
don't fucking
same
know.
shit?
It's December, yeah.
Of course
That's
it's December.
fantastic!
I got another
that's
5 months
right.
on my hands.
Fuck it.
You're not such a bad guy after all, Detective Fulbright. Wink.
Just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide. I'll get in touch with the prosecutor's office, but I'm not making any promises.
You just
Sick
rushed
with
it.
the Moe's got a perf
Chief
owl.
prosecutor. What are you saying? What are you even saying, sir? Shut up. Chief prosecutor, please, I'm fucking begging you. It'll be fucking hilarious.
Anyway, I'd better be off.
Oh, you want to let me defend an orca so bad. You two are our lifeboat. I'll be right here if you need me.
Thanks. Got a feeling we'll really need your help with this investigation.
We're still not sure if it'll go to trial, but as Orla's lawyers, we'll do everything we can.
To get this case into court, we'll need a prosecutor to make an indictment. So we have to find enough evidence to prove it's a criminal case.
There just has to be something that shows the culprit was somebody other than Orla.
Detective Fulbright said that there were no weapons in the area other than her. So we better look for something to prove him wrong. I better make a note of that so I don't forget. Oh yeah, this is where we have to. This is where we have to do the. Because this, I think, in the original game, this case is unlocked Like if you bought the DLC, this case was unlocked after you played the first trial. So they have to like introduce some of these mechanics. Like, guess we should move here. Guess I should open the organizer. So you're getting another tutorial.
Yay!
If you bought the
Bought the
DL6.
DL6.
You bought the DL6, yeah.
You sure are organized, boss. Maybe I should get a notebook of my own.
I think it's very funny that like when they announced the Ace Attorney trilogy, they're like, Apollo Justice, Dual Destinies, and Spirit of Justice are all included, including the special DLC episodes. It's like, yeah, I would be really worried if they didn't.
I should fucking hope so.
I would fucking hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
I just like to jot notes on the case in the court record as I go along. We can use it as a sort of to-do list.
Great idea. I'll add things too. And whenever we're stuck, we can just refer to the notes.
To read my notes, I just open the court record, and flip to it with lb or rb.
I love
There,
Tadpole
note
trouble.
jotted. Roar.
I should play Tadpole Trouble again.
Yes, please do. There, note jotted. Now let's investigate this crime scene.
There has to be some evidence here we can use in court.
Oh, the physical version is gonna come out eventually.
No shot.
Through, I don't remember the name of the. Wait, let me find the website. It is because I ordered it in like April, and who knows when it's gonna come out? But premium edition game
Oh,
is just the one doing the physical copy. Yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
once they actually start coming out, I'll send the links around.
Examining the crime scene from every angle is the key here.
That's right. If we change our perspective, we might come across new evidence. Let's first see what we can use by finding.
Sir, did you have a stroke?
How did you do that with your mouth?
Never fucking mind how I'm doing it.
And when we're ready, we can use to change our perspective.
We can use Riz.
You don't have any of that, boss. Or
In that outfit? As if.
Sticking out the Gaxia for the.
Yeah, there it is.
Or if there's a particular spot that's got your attention, get right up to it and look away.
I thought I'm supposed to look at it, like that outline of the body on the far right there.
She just shoves him in the pool.
Gyatkutening.
Gyatkutening.
Oh yeah, there was one other thought I had from earlier about the Dual Destinies thing, which was like, in Japan they have the advantage where the games are titled Gyakuten Saibon 5, and you're not forced to put a protagonist's name at the front.
Well, that's fair.
No, I know. But anyway, of
Yeah.
course.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. Listen,
And
Zach,
another
you
thing.
and me, we got this. We're gonna craft some shit over the course of 5 years. We're gonna make a fucking masterpiece. You and me, let's go.
You, me, and you.
Me and you.
But mostly
Of course.
me.
But mostly me.
Of course, talking to everyone involved is one of the keys to a good investigation.
Exactly.
Exactly.
If we present items to people, we might learn even more.
Right.
This is
It
so
all
great.
boils down to thorough legwork. Well, let's get started.
Just an accumulation of bits.
It's so perfect.
Time to examine.
Actually,
Can we? Is there
Do you
something
have
to talk?
new-
No, that's all the stuff.
should I show you any of this shit? I should probably do that. I don't know. I'd like to look at this for a second. It really does look like he just got fucking shot in the back of the head. And it's gonna be like, oh, it looks like they took a bite out of his jacket. It's gonna be like, no, it got snagged on something.
No,
And
the
it just
orca took
happened
out
to
a
be-
gun from
The
its
orca took
jacket.
out a gun. He dropped
That day,
loot.
I had gone. That day, I had gone to the aquarium to observe the orca show, and then she.
And then I shot him
Son
in
of
the
a
face.
bitch.
I can't believe Jack fucking.
I fucking what?
Oh, That's me when I cut out all the time. I can't believe Jack fucking died.
I can believe it. Ever since Monday, yeah, I've been dead.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hello. Hello.
Is that show makeup above Orla's eye?
Hi. That's right. It's a starfish. Kind of makes her look like a punk rockin' pirate, don't you think?
Punk rock pirate killer whale? Ugh. It's official. Society's on the road to ruin.
Punk rock pirate killer whale is
I am 34 years old.
Okay, boomer. Actually, no, you're a millennial.
Millennial, yeah.
Okay.
Although, let's be real, he was like this at age 20.
Society. Punk rock pirate killer whale, I think, is the name of the new Yakuza game that's coming out.
I thought you were gonna say that's my new band name.
Also, my new band name.
Can our
I think
band,
Orla.
can our
Guys, we're
band's
never
name-
gonna get through this. I love you. I love you dearly. Shh. I have to eat dinner. So
Yes.
I think Orla is one hot rockfish. Speaking of rockin', how do you get Orla to do what you want during the show?
I give her signals with this whistle. Oh my god, hi! Hi! Hi, Lovey!
I love how much more effort they put into this. As opposed to like
children
anything
yearn
else.
The
Oh,
children yearn for Kate webcam.
but I didn't
This
hear
moment.
anything just now.
I'm sorry, my computer's gonna explode if I turn on the webcam. The sound's out of range of human hearing, just like a dog whistle. Thank you, Kume. Orcas have better hearing than people do. They can even hear the whistle underwater. Thank you, Max.
So cool! I wish I could get I wish I could give commands to Orla.
Anybody can do that. All they'd have to do is learn the signals. Here, Athena, you can have one of our whistles. Consider it a present. This is a very responsible thing to do. Hand out whistles to fucking... She floated in the background!
Yes. She go up and down.
Gee, thanks!
As for the actual commands, I'm afraid I can't teach them to you. They're top secret. It's like, you know
Alright,
what?
just try different shit and see what happens.
Athena, keep blowing on it.
Doesn't look like the ladder goes all the way down to the bottom of the pool.
But there's usually water in the pool, so it doesn't need to. So apparently the pool spans 2 whole floors. Ordinarily, visitors only get to see what they can from the first floor. But they said on TV that they sometimes give behind-the-scenes tours.
Sounds like that swashbuckler spectacular show you recorded is really coming in handy.
We're gonna go back to the office and we're gonna be like, we need to watch it. And Paul's gonna be like, fuck you guys.
The settings, sunsets always remind me how quickly the day goes by.
Oh, boss! It's just a painted backdrop, you know?
Down, Athena. Of course I know. Guess they use it for the swashbuckler spectacular.
Not a
Such
good enough
hard word.
not a good enough reason to use the phrase down, girl.
The squashbuckler. It looks handmade. Oh,
The
I just
Smash
got an idea.
Brothers.
Why
Smash
don't we make our own? Why don't we make our own not guilty backdrop?
And present it to the judge when things aren't going our way.
No, we put psychological pressure on the judge by hanging it behind the defendant.
I almost want to see how the judge would respond to that.
Eric's judge would be all fucking for it.
It's a piece of meat in a plastic hoop suspended from the ceiling.
Meat on the bone.
Talk about a clashy decor.
Alright, shut up.
I guess Orla really likes meat. Who knew they fed her such large chunks, though?
Play
Yeah,
Ghost
play Ghost Trick. All orcas are carnivores. You knew that, right?
You knew that, Max, right?
No.
Of course, silly! And I love meat too! Protein is your body's basic building block, after all.
Close enough. Welcome back, Akihiko Sonata.
Vegan Athena headcanoners in shambles. But that meat is made out of rubber. I doubt Orla could really eat it, even if she wanted to.
I don't know, boss. We're really filling the ocean with trash. I'm sure she probably could manage it.
You mean to tell me she jumps all the way up there and doesn't get her reward? The poor girl, after all that effort!
I don't think Orla's as dumb as you think she is.
I don't think she's dumb. I think she's perfect.
Hey, look! There's an apparatus here to hang from.
Athena, you can't just say the word apparatus.
I don't think it's for people to hang from. It looks like a crane to move things with.
Not for people to hang from. Not with that attitude.
But Sasha was hanging from it during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. I bet there are all kinds of ways to use it, not just to move things. Come on, boss! Try thinking outside the box!
Is she trying to say I have a narrow-minded view of things?
It's like, somewhere
Something
Maya
about a
sneezes in the
narrow-minded cultural-
distance.
I know.
Yeah.
Narrow-minded
Really
cultural
loudly.
assumptions. Underneath a freezing waterfall.
Yeah.
It's too far away.
Oh,
To
I
get a
gotta
good
fucking
look.
move. Sorry.
Well-
My fucking bad. I have to move first.
Look at the Octi.
Look at your Octi.
Pose.
Whee!
Oh, yikes! Look at that huge octopus!
That must be a show prop too. One of its legs is missing though.
Wouldn't it be exciting to take on a huge enemy like that?
This too is the Sam and Max animated 1993 cartoon series.
I'd like to give it a try myself. As a lawyer, that is.
You know you have an insufficient number of limbs to out-object it, right?
Only by 3 so far, but with your help, we can make that change. For only pennies a day, you two can
Wee.
give me more arms. Hi, baby! Hi, baby, hi!
Orla's not gonna notice me from here. Well, but you can notice the ball.
The ball?
The bull.
Hey, look, it's Abby. Oh, look, there's a ball in the water. Is that another prop for the show?
That's one of Orla's toys. She plays volleyball with that.
Yeah, they should give Athena a mech. I think X-27 should be mech.
It should just be, Eva. It's usually in the bin. I guess I must have forgotten to put it away yesterday. This is the Larry Butts arms crossed pose, and you can quote me on that.
Oh,
Okay.
I wish I could play volleyball with Orla.
Can't believe Larry transgender.
I'm so proud of her. You have as much fight in you as a mean old lobster. I like it. There are many people who want to be on the receiving end of Orla's fastball.
Sorry, that just reminded me. We have this like AU thing where transmask Larry, and God, it's so funny because there's like a moment when he and Phoenix are teens, and when he's still IDing as a girl, and like they were each other's first kiss, and then a couple
Yes!
hours
Oh
later,
my god.
a couple hours later, Larry texts Phoenix like, "Hey man, I think I like girls." And then Phoenix is like, "God damn, okay." And then a couple hours after that, "Hey Phoenix, I don't think I'm a girl."
That is
Damn, okay.
So awesome. That's so awesome. I've just seen the comic art of Transmask Larry. That's like really good.
Transmask
I love-
Larry is
That's so good.
fucking perfect. I love the idea that I think I found this fic one time, and I don't know where it is, and I promise we'll wrap it up so we can go. But it was a fic
That
of
was
no,
my
you're
bad,
fine,
too.
you're good. But it was a fic of at least I want to read it again. It was a fic of at least Larry being Edgeworth's first kiss.
Yes, I've seen that one.
Whoa.
Yes,
I
was
fucking love
banging
it.
through that. Yeah.
Yes,
But-
yes, and there was a fic of I think, oh god, I don't remember if they both got high or if just one of them did, but like that was also a part of it. I don't think at the same time, but it was this fic. It was definitely Larry being Edgeworth's first kiss. I want to say Larry was also Phoenix's first kiss in that fic, and this is an idea I've just like sworn by ever since I saw it. I was like, yes, absolutely, this is how they figure something out about themselves. I don't know what, but it's
really
something, and they
funny.
hate it.
The idea that like there was one attempt at something romantic between the three of them, like when they were teenagers or whatever.
And they were like,
or-
Larry, we have to kick you out of the polycule.
And then just being like, this was the worst experience of our life.
It's so much funnier with transmascular Larry though, because that is they're like kiss a girl
Yeah.
one time and they're like fuck that shit. But if it's not transmascular Larry, they kiss a guy for the first time and they're like fuck. No.
Her fastball?
Yeah.
Explains why Larry gets so many girls. T-boy
Yeah.
swag, too strong.
T-Boy's not too strong. Yeah, she likes to be naughty and slam the ball into things around the pool. You should hear the sound of that. You should hear the sound that ball makes when it crashes into stuff. Does it sound like a gunshot, perhaps?
Well, maybe some other time.
God, I cannot wait for the fucking forensics report to come back, and they're like, it's a gunshot, and they have to. Someone has to, with their whole teeth, be like, this whale shot the gun.
She suddenly went from fighting lobster to reluctant hermit crab.
This whale shot the gun.
What a mess. Was all this stuff knocked over when the victim struggled with his killer?
It's possible, but it would be hard to prove. Let's take a closer look, shall we? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Look at all this stuff scattered everywhere. I see some swords. I wonder if they have anything to do with the case.
They're made of rubber. I doubt they could be used as a weapon.
You
Blunt
underestimate
instrument.
my power. But I still bet if someone got whapped with one, it would sting quite a bit.
Here, boss, don't move.
Yeah, I guess it would.
Let's test it.
Oh,
But
yes.
I think I could stand the pain.
The stolen
I'm built
turnabout
different.
approach.
Yeah, good for you. I was literally gonna say good for you. Oh, look, there's a blow-up dolphin and an anchor, too.
Mr. Wright! Or no, sorry. Mr. Wright, are you even listening to me? Stop looking at those toys!
I love that he's like, good for you. Yikes, guess I've been caught red-faced. I forget, now as a boss, I have to actually listen to people. Ugh.
Fuck.
Ugh. Ugh, so this is where the body was found, huh?
If they suspect Orla, maybe they found some evidence of an attack on the victim.
Orla didn't attack the captain. She loved him. The captain rescued Orla when she was little after she got beached on the shore. He tried to release her into the ocean, but she kept coming back. I can tell Orla's sad about losing the captain. She's just not her usual chipper self.
Orla must really love this aquarium and the captain.
Yeah, she loves the captivity. Don't worry about it. She's the only one around here big and strong enough to play with a big, tough captain. Every day, she made a point of headbutting him and stealing his hat.
Yikes. I guess you weren't kidding when you said the captain was a really strong guy.
Don't worry about it. Oh,
I guess that's about it.
I want to look at more shit.
Under different circumstances, I would
I
have
would've
loved to
loved
see
to-
the swashbuckler spectacular.
I would have loved just doing taxes with you. The three of us always perform the show together. Me, Orla, and the captain. Today's show has been canceled, but we could put on a little performance for you now. Let's fucking go. We be Captain Orla's swashbucklers, me buckos. We love to sail the seven seas. We've come to rout that mangy blackguard, dread pirate Nostache. Avast! There he be, Nostache himself. Prepare to feed the fish.
Am I playing the role of no stash?
Well, Sasha has a stash, and you don't, so I guess so.
Hit him with your water cannon, Captain, and spare no quarter. Baby! Hell yeah!
Ah!
In his
Hell
wool
yeah!
sweater. That thing is never drying off.
No, he's soaked now. I'm choosing.
Lunch was waiting just for me.
They were singing.
Good job, team.
Yeah. Good, we did it.
That was awesome! Your performance packed quite a wallop.
Add it to the list of songs from Ace Attorney I need to cover.
Yeah, I for one feel like I took quite a beating.
Sorry about that. Can't have a show without a bad guy role, right?
But a singing orca, huh? Must have been tough to train her to do that.
That's Orla's best trick. She can only sing one song, though. You ever heard of Clavier Gavin?
Well, she's still got one up on a pianist who can't even play one song.
we decided you can play one.
Orla's a better pianist than me.
She doesn't even play the piano.
Well, now we've had a taste of the show. We better do some more investigating.
It's like,
Good idea. Let's go to the Aqua Tunnel.
go to the. Should
Let's
I
go to the Aqua Tunnel.
All right, we're going to the Aqua Tunnel. We go back to the office like Apollo. Holy fuck.
Well, if you go back to the office, you can show him something.
Apollo, holy fuck, dude. It's a fucking
the
whale.
Show him the whistle.
Send the whistle.
Can we annoy him with the whistle? What's this? Something you wear around your neck?
It's a whistle they used to make the orca do her tricks. Oh yeah, we're defending an orca. Isn't that funny?
If I blow it at you, will you do a trick?
What am I, some kind of circus animal to you two?
Well, you are one of the talents here at our Right Anything agency, after all. The least you could do is learn a trick or two.
Need I remind you, I'm a lawyer. Besides, Athena doesn't know any tricks.
That's what you think. I've got a special trick I've been waiting to bust out. I can chug an entire glass of OJ without taking a breath, all while doing squats.
I was gonna say, psychological torture.
Well, that's, really something, Athena.
Not sure how many new clients that net us, though. Okay, and then there's one other thing you can show him later, but...
Good talk, Apollo. I love you.
Bye, Apollo.
Alright, bye, God.
Rocket tunnel.
Oh, it's in the wrong place. Fuck. Fuck. No. No. No.
Let's go to the Aqua Tunnel. Where should we go?
Just like
I
all
knew
this
where
stuff
we were
like
going. I
falling
hit
out of
the wrong one.
I know.
falling out of Phoenix's pockets. Like, wait, shit, fuck, shit, I don't know.
My 20th shifting aquarium aqua tunnel. Fuck.
You. So you all done investigating the pool already? We had a good look around, but now we're moving on to other areas.
How is the police investigation going? Did you, say, for example, find any other suspects besides Orla?
Wouldn't that be fortunate for you if I did? But no, I'm afraid not. Finally, I could say, like, the
could be a
forced
bitch
laughter
about it.
is on purpose.
Yay!
And even more unfortunate for you. I'm afraid we found decisive evidence of the orca's guilt. What? Please tell us more, Detective.
No. Please tell us more, Detective.
So what's this decisive evidence? Don't hold out on us now, Detective Fulbright.
I'm very sorry, but I can't share classified information with the defense. Especially not security footage that shows the moment the orca attacked the victim. Yep, I'm to personally see to it that this baby stays safe. It will never leave my side.
Excuse me, but
Excuse me.
there's a call for you, Detective.
I'll be right there. Sorry, guys, you know how it is.
That's so good, actually. That's a really good bit. And that's what you call environmental storytelling.
Just stays on screen. It's really funny.
Well, he never said that he wouldn't leave its side, I guess. Now, let's sneak a peek.
That's really cute.
Bonk.
Bonk.
What the?
Is this supposed to be the moment Orla attacked the victim?
I don't even see the victim.
This little bit of footage doesn't prove anything.
I agree. I believe in Orla and Stasha. Let's just continue with our investigation.
Good idea. Uh-huh. There's a sticker on this camera that says, "Return to the Pub O' Danger."
Which says, Bond, this is your next location. Guess someone there manages the cameras? Let's check it out later. And by later, I mean right now. Sorry about that! Prosecutor Blackwell called to remind me to go feed Talk.
Oh!
So where were we? Oh, that's right. You two got any more questions for me?
Remember how
No, we're
Athena
good.
was
Thank you.
talking about, like, therapy animals? Hee hee hoo hoo.
Yeah. Of course. Literally, of course.
Thank you for leaking all your info.
What was that? Nothing. Hey, Fulbright, did you know?
You still a lawyer?
Actually, no, we haven't shown it to you yet. Hey,
No, we
Fulbright.
haven't.
So that's your symbol of justice, is it? Well, this is mine! Wow, you can whip that badge out pretty fast.
Wow.
Wow.
This is the lamest dick measuring contest I've ever seen.
We can top that. Take this! Twin attorneys badges.
Ah, no fair! 2 against 1!
How I felt before starting the stream. No fair! Your police badge is bigger and flashier.
It's okay, you've got the entire Ace Attorney fandom on your side. Like,
We are.
That was a slash LH.
I know. What? You dare to call me unfair? Me, the very model of justice itself?
A model of a modern major general. Boss, I'd say we won this round.
Athena, in this battle, there are no winners.
Only fucking losers.
Only dipshits like us.
Only fucking assholes.
Pub of Danger.
July 20 of the ship-shape aquarium. Pub of Danger. I would eat this shit up at an aquarium. This is the coolest shit.
I'm like,
This
what?
looks like-
What would you want to eat?
The vibe.
Nothing here looks particularly edible.
That's the point. That's the point of it. That's what the point of the aquarium is. The food isn't like gourmet, but it's the vibes, my man.
The vibe.
You sound like you really liked Rainforest Cafe.
Joke's on you. I've only been to Rainforest Cafe once in my life.
This looks like one of those hands-on exhibits. It has a real air of danger, don't you think?
More like
It's a danger pin.
Is it a danger pin? Well, the banner
ruin
just
this
say
for me,
it's the
Apollo.
Pabo Danger.
Don't ruin this for me, Apollo.
Let's see. According to the description, this room is a pub where pirates gather, explore, and interact with sea creatures.
Autism zone.
Actually feel the electricity of electric eels and feed real piranhas. Experience the terror of the seas with these dangerous experiments.
One other thing Dual Destinies got going for it, it's so fucking funny.
It's funny.
All those sound less like terror and more like torture to me.
Oh, this is me. I'd thank you to keep it down there, blue boy. I'm conducting an experiment.
Oh my god.
Is that
hi.
you, the aviatrix from the Drowsy Chaperone?
Do not disturb me unless you wish to be zapped with an electric eel.
This is like the cuntiest combination of D. Vasquez, Sister Bikini, and Lana Sky. I will not be taking questions.
That's so good. My apologies, ma'am. Wow, she seems intense.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Sister
Sister
Slaykini.
Before you ask,
Sister Bikini if she slayed.
before you ask others, shouldn't you give your name first? Basic manners, young lady.
I can't tell if it's a sternum or boob shadows. I think it's boob shadows. I think that's the same thing. They gave her tits.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I
yes,
think so.
of course. My name is... Never mind. I will simply call you... I don't know if I can say that.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's easier that way. I am Norma de Plume.
That is not. All right. We got an Egbert Benedict situation on our hands.
No, it fucking ain't.
Don't do this to me. No. That's incredible.
I'm very interested in Shipshape Aquarium and am a frequent visitor here. But I don't want to be that.
Wait, wasn't there an O Eggert? I don't think it's on this one.
What?
Whatever. Wasn't there,
Oh, yes. That is on this.
Is that the other one?
That's here.
It's unlocked?
It's just no. The server needs to be boosted before we can unlock it.
No,
on
it
here.
is in the other one.
Oh, is it in the other one?
Yeah, there's one that just says egg. I think
Oh,
that's what
that
it
that
is.
for context. Oh, I might. It's gonna take too long to find it, even if I do.
You think
have
you want to
it.
be called Blue Boy? Let's just see what she has to say.
It is the soundbite of Ren.
Also, you can call.
moaning.
You can say.
Eggert.
Oh, Eggert.
Into the mic.
Also, Athena isn't even wearing yellow, so you could just call her White Girl.
I'll do that. That'll
All right, white girl.
Did you know I'm a lawyer?
Hey, Joe.
I have no interest in looking at meaningless trifles. As a matter of fact, I have no interest in looking at you, Blue Boy.
What? So now I'm a meaningless trifle too.
I'm technically well. He's wearing pink too.
He's got.
Yeah.
she might as well be
jeans.
calling him a no.
Basically.
All right, strawberry shortcake.
Franziska does call Larry a fruitcake in investigations. I'm like, no, actually, the only one who isn't.
I know what you are.
You say you're interested in the aquarium, but you don't look like a staff member.
God, if there's ever
You're
a
the
day
director
at
of Blackfish.
sea.
I've got it. You're someone completely unrelated to this aquarium.
That's some deductive reasoning there, champ.
I am a visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest. And what might you be?
Okay, Mrs. Thesaurus.
I'm not a what? I'm a lawyer.
A what? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And I run a law office.
Well, whatever you are, I don't have the slightest interest. Just who does she think she is, boss?
A visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest, remember?
I will punch you in the face.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Hey!
Everyone
Rite
gets
of
one.
passage. Everyone gets one. Like,
yeah.
did Mia punch him? Mia had to have punched him.
No, Mia
slapped Grossberg.
Mia slapped
instead.
Grossberg.
Right. You know what? I'm giving Mia a free swing on Feeny, but only like
After
like
the glass.
after the glass.
One.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought they closed the aquarium and weren't letting members of the public in. But I have special permission, you see.
And why exactly is that, if I might?
Well, because of the heavens, I've said too much.
Hmm. I remember this. Cyclox.
Huh? Psychedelic rock? Cyborg clock? What?
Boss, did you find the white powder Trucy gives Apollo? What do you mean Trucy gives Apollo white powder?
No, Cyclox. The power of the Smogatama.
Oh, did you not know they do like mad cocaine?
It gives me the ability to see the secrets locked away in somebody's heart.
Oh, that's my
I can
thing.
remove the locks. I can uncover their secret.
I didn't know you had a magical item like that.
Yeah, I don't lead with it, surprisingly enough.
It looks like this lady knows something about what happened. I'll just use my Magatama and undo her cyclock. Huh? I can't see the locks anymore.
Huh? The color of that stone looks different from before.
That's funny. Maybe it's just out of juice.
It can do that?
It's been 10 years, Athena.
Yeah, certain girl I know poured her spiritual power into it for me.
I don't want to know what that means, Mr. Wright.
Without that power, I can't undo the cyclocks.
Oh, okay, boss.
No way.
Let's go with that.
I literally ran out of spiritual power after like 7 years.
Why do I have to keep quiet about it anyway? I've never been any good at keeping secrets. But I did promise after all, so I guess I had better keep my mouth shut.
Who did you promise what to?
No comment. Now go away.
Just when I thought we could find out more about the case.
Let's go try to find some other way. I'm sure we'll find something.
Do you want to investigate? Do you want to play the game? Hey, can I show this to you? Do you work here? You don't work here. I should probably still show that to you. They're the only fucking person here.
Don't thrust that under my nose. I won't watch it.
Are you usually pretty photogenic, Mr. Plume?
Of course I am. I've been compared to a movie star. It's little wonder with my perfect makeup and stylish figure. Wouldn't you agree?
Phoenix, I'm staring daggers at you.
Choose your words carefully. She wants me to agree. Let's get a woman's opinion on this one.
Athena.
What? You're asking me? Well, let's see. I do think you're very pretty, Mr. Plume. I get the distinct impression your words are full of hidden meaning. Well, I'm not saying that.
There's only so much. Athena, let's depart from this conversation and do something else. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Aqua tunnel.
Aqua tunnel.
Aqua tunnel.
Aqua tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
You know what? Props to Phoenix
Tunnel.
for
Secret,
not
secret,
being the one to
secret
say the weird shit this time.
tunnel.
Yay.
For once.
Little victories.
Hey, Detective Fulbright's gone. It looks like the police investigation is over too.
It's too bad. I was hoping to get a little more out of him. Yo! Yo! Yo ho ho! Cleaner? Nuh-uh, feeder. That's right. Yo, girl, why you hiding from me? I'm searching all around like this be a bad dream.
Oh my god,
that-
white boy
Is
rap.
is that somebody rapping?
Max white boy rapping is finally coming to fruition.
Rifle, yo, sometimes you make me so mad, but now that you're gone, I'm just so sad. Yo, Rifle, just come back to me. We can meet together and sing Cree Cree Cree. What's with this guy rapping and making strange bird sounds?
Where's my good friend the penguin?
Who's there? You didn't hear me rapping, did you?
Your name is Marlon Rhymes.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Your name is Marlon Rhymes.
Look, just do me a favor and pretend you didn't hear nothing. Fine by us. And who might you be? I'm Marlon Rhymes. I'm an animal keeper here.
You're so cool, dude.
I know, I really like him.
You're so cool, dude.
But the aquarium's already closed today. At least I'm pretty sure it is.
Pretty sure. You don't sound too certain. Oh, are you new here or something?
Wow, yeah, that's right. Pretty good guess. So who are you guys? I'm Phoenix Wright.
And I'm Athena Sykes. We're lawyers and we're going to represent Orla by taking her case to court and proving she's innocent.
Are you serious? You want to defend an orca in court? Oh, but if you're here for Orla, that must make you friends with Sasha's. Sorry if I came across rude. Sounds like he's friends with Sasha. Sometimes when I'm by myself, I like to rap to pass the time. Especially when I'm around the animals out.
God, please tell me we get to cross-examine you. Please, for the love of God, tell me we get to cross-examine you.
Oh, I love animals too, especially marine creatures like dolphins.
Yes, the autistic,
I like
the
marine
autistic
creatures
fascination
too.
on dolphins.
But just the ones you can eat. Yeah? Well, people who like animals are good people. That's what I always say. If there's anything I can do for you two, just say the word. I just started working here, though, so I don't know how much help I can be.
Mr. Rhymes seems pretty friendly.
Yeah, friendly and agreeable.
You know what? Just
He doesn't care that you're a lawyer, by the way.
okay. Before we do that, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just want to applaud the Janet Shu and the localizing team for not naming this man Buster Rhymes, because I think I would do a murder. That would suck.
Yeah.
Thank you for going for the fish pun. That's great.
Yeah.
So, what exactly do you do here as an animal keeper?
Also, Buster Rhymes is literally just the name of a person.
I know, which is why it's Buster and not Busta.
Mainly I clean the place and feed the animals. Wiping all this glass takes forever.
Oh my god, hi. Hi. Fuck, I gotta get back to an aquarium, dude.
I can imagine. This tunnel alone must take most of the day. I also prep the food the animals eat. That's the hardest part of all.
You mean it's really difficult to get the hang of?
Nah, I mean, I'm a vegetarian, so, cutting fish and meat and stuff creeps me out. Now there's something I never expected to hear from a pirate. Do you know anything about the incident that took place this morning? Yeah, one of our Gus saw what happened and started screaming. I came running, but by the time I got there, I couldn't see the orca or the captain.
Speaking of the captain, what was he like?
Like a strong captain who can turn a bunch of ruffians into some great pirates. He always treated us fairly and equally. Human and fishes alike. The real deal, man. Hey, what are you crying for?
I'm not crying, it's just... I can feel your heart crying, that's all.
Girl, what you talking about? I'm not crying either. I guess I won't mention that his eyes are puffier than a pair of pufferfish. I bet Sasha and our vet, Dr. Crab, are even more upset by his death. Vet? This aquarium has a resident vet?
It has to, legally.
Yeah. Yo, hold up. I haven't seen Dr. Crab this morning. Staff are supposed to stay put.
I need to see Dr. Crab.
The night shift's been on duty since last night, but they won't let us go home. Sasha even had to get special permission to go out looking for a lawyer this morning.
We haven't seen anybody who looks like a vet.
I need to see this Dr. Krabs. Dr. Crab. So bad. Tell me about the penguin.
Were you rapping something about looking for a weapon earlier? A rifle or something?
No, not a weapon. No, rifle's the name of one of our penguins.
Show me
A
the penguin.
penguin? Why would you name a penguin something like that?
Show me the penguin.
Ahoy! Yo, 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 ho, ho, ho! Prep for the battle, prep for the war. Little lady rifles gun even to score. Y'all think you can escape with your pride? Nuh-uh, you just gonna be straight up denied. Yo, 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 yo. Go, white boy, go.
Go, white boy, go!
Anyway, that's what she's like, so we named her Rifle. Okay, but did you have to rap it?
Maybe you could even not sing it this time.
You could even try not rapping. That's just how I roll.
Okay. Rifle, are you getting paid to
Rifle
pay
wear...
you?
Does Rifle wear a backpack by any chance?
Sorry, I'm looking at what Jupiter put in the Discord.
What did you do,
Come
Julian?
on.
What did you
It's like
do?
It's like me.
Don't be mean. What did you do? It's like-
Yeah, that's the one. So you've seen her, huh? She's always running away. She's such a good runner, we decided to put her to work delivering flyers. Do you really want a dangerous penguin like that running loose? A Rifle's not dangerous. She only attacks people she doesn't like.
When we ran into her earlier, she didn't attack us. She straight up ignored us, actually.
University of Servitude with a master's in cuntonomics and a PhD in slayology.
Hey, I have an idea. If you run into Rifle again, would you mind feeding her for me? She didn't come back to the pool at feeding time like usual, so I've been looking for her. She loves the smell of fish, so she might come over to you if you have some.
Well, I would love to feed a penguin. That'd be okay, right, boss?
I don't mind, as long as you carry the fish.
Fish handed over to Athena.
You know what you need to do now.
Hey, you! It smells so fishy.
At the earliest opportunity, give the fish to Apollo.
Yes!
Really? What a shocker. Oh yeah, besides Rifle, I've been looking for Small Fry, too. Small Fry? Is that another penguin?
No, it's a big-ass dolphin we lost.
Nah, she's a friend I made. A high school girl.
Ooh.
She went off looking for Rifle somewhere and hasn't been back.
I should rescind that for a second. Hold on. And I'll let it slide. Fuck.
Is she your girlfriend?
Thank you, Athena.
What? Nah, no way. Sasha's the one.
So you like Miss Buckler, do you?
Well, I really respect her, you know? We have different tastes in music, but I admire the way she lives her life.
She's ambidextrous. Hell yeah, I respect that.
It's not like I like her. It's more complicated than that. I'm pretty sure that all adds up to like.
No.
She tries to put on a brave face. But I think the captain's death is hitting her hardest of all. After all, it was her human show partner that got killed by that orca.
Ah. Okay. All right.
So you think Orla really did it?
Well, I can understand how Sasha feels. She's the only one of us who doesn't think the orca did it.
Oh, I see.
Hi, Athena. Shut up.
I guess it isn't easy to believe in somebody who can't even speak up for herself. Anyway, let me know if you see Rifle or Small Fry, okay? Small Fry said she was gonna check the orca pool. Maybe we'll head back there then.
No, the fuck we will not.
Yes, the
Fuck!
fuck we will.
Yes, the fuck we will.
No!
No, it's okay. You can go right. You can go. You should be able
So
to leave.
Antonio, Ship Shape Aquarium, Orca Pool.
Huh? There's something on the left side of the pool that wasn't here before.
Oh, that's really cute.
It looks like an electronic sword.
It's a walkie-talkie. Hey, you're back.
Hi, Sasha. What's with the strange sword here?
Oh, that's a walkie-talkie. It's probably Rifles. Oh my god, Rifle has a walkie-talkie.
Rifle can use a walkie-talkie?
She's always running away, so we attached a walkie-talkie to her. If we can hear the sounds around her, we can usually guess where she is.
But not if she drops the walkie-talkie on the floor.
Every member of the crew has one too, so we can communicate back and forth. We can even use them to broadcast to specific parts of the aquarium. Cool, huh?
Fish.
Fish.
Yeesh.
Fish.
Well, if Rifle's walkie-talkie is here, then Rifle might still be here too. Rifle! Come out, wherever you are!
Hi, baby! No! Are you okay? You have to be careful around pools or you might slip right in.
I'm more afraid of my heart jumping right out.
Hey, who's that riding on Orla? Isn't that Rifle?
I'm gonna not waste my one. Oh, that's so cute.
You're right! Come here, Rifle! Oh, she ignored me again! Why doesn't that penguin like me? Ugh.
Now you've scared Rifle away with all that yelling.
Well, I'm not giving up. I'll make that penguin like me if it's the last thing I do.
Hey! Back here, you little pipsqueak! Sorry, Rifle, but at least you seem all right. Oh.
Baby. Baby.
Hey, it's Pearls?
Oh, Mr. Nick. I haven't seen you in ages.
Could Pearls be the small fry Mr. Rhymes was talking about?
Congratulations on your return to lawyering. I've been thinking about stopping by your office for a visit to congratulate you.
This is Pearl Faye. I call her Pearls. She may dress a little funny, but that's because she's a spirit medium. A real prodigy with great power at that. I've known her since she was little, and she sometimes comes to the office to visit. She's just a little older than Trucy, so she's been like a big sister to her.
I guess everyone here knows Mr. Nick then. He's such a nice guy, don't you think?
Is she trying to be my big sister now, too?
Hi, baby.
Anyway.
Hey, Pearly, Pearls. 1 second.
Pearl, this is great. Hold on, I have to give a fish to Apollo.
You have to what? 1 second.
Fish.
Yeesh.
Hey, Apollo, think you could whip us up a little meal with these?
Fish? I haven't had fish for a while, come to think of it. The obvious question, though, is what are you doing with a bunch of raw fish?
It's to feed the penguin with.
Penguin? So why are you giving it to me to cook?
Oh, I don't know. I just happened to think of it, and I was hungry.
Then why don't we all
Such
go
an
out?
ass.
Boss, you're the fucking worst. Then why don't we all go out for sushi when you wrap up the investigation?
Oh, you're going to treat us? How sweet of you. I'll start with tuna.
That's really generous of you, Apollo. Don't forget to invite Trucy, too.
Why did I even open my mouth?
I love Phoenix.
I love
It's
that
so
he's
Phoenix
an
coded.
asshole. I love that he's an asshole. I am sorry it's exclusively happening to Apollo, but unfortunately it is funny.
It is very funny.
Oh, I'm so happy you get to be a lawyer again, Mr. Nick.
Thanks. I let our friends know I was back, too.
I wish we could all get together. It's been quite a while. Maybe we should throw you a surprise party to celebrate your comeback.
That'd be really nice. But If you tell me about it, it won't be a surprise, you know.
Oh, but we could spring it on you after you had forgotten and still surprise you. The apologist is
ADHD
trick.
king.
Oh, can I give Pearl the
You
fish?
want a fish?
Pearly,
you want
do
a
you
fish?
Pearly, do you want a fish?
You fish? You fish?
Oh my! Did you go fishing, Mr. Nick?
No, this is for Rifle. We were asked to feed her.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Do you think she would take food from me?
I'm sure she would. From you.
So what you're really trying to say is that Rifle wouldn't take food from me, right?
No, that's not what I meant. That is what I meant, though.
I won't be bested, Pearly. It's on.
What? What's on?
Now, Athena. Let's be adults about this. Got poor Pearls here all confused.
That's the first time they've spoken.
Literally.
I'm
well,
gonna kick your ass, Pearly. Okay, she's 18. I was like,
Yeah,
we are
she's a
not
year
the
older.
same age. Okay, that'd be
yes,
fucking
they are. They
insane.
basically are. Yeah.
Gonna kick her ass.
Kick my own ass.
Because remember, it literally
You think
like
you are, I am.
a year. Who do you think you are? I am. Remember, the UR1 incident happened a year after Bridge.
Right.
So
right.
so Pearl being that age, and then yeah.
Right.
What are you doing here, Pearls?
My summer camp is here on a field trip. I've never been to such a big aquarium before, so I was really looking forward to it. But then that incident happened, and the police just finished questioning me.
Oh. See. Naruhodo.
Yeah, I know. Mr. Nick? Who's that lady next to you?
I'm Athena Sykes. I'm a new lawyer at the Write Anything agency.
Oh, how do you do? My name is Pearl Faye. My cousin and my friends call me Pearly.
Pearly it is then. Nice to meet you.
I'm glad I fucking got that shit in one. So, how did the two of you meet?
Well, you know how I used to travel to Europe to study legal systems, Pearls? Studying someone's backside. I met Athena on one of those trips.
So
Oh yeah,
tell
this
me
is where you learn. This is where you get the exposition.
on where you met Athena.
That's very funny.
So
I mean,
tell
this was gonna be like the first like Phoenix case in the game, but they
Yeah.
literally said, nah, this has got to be Apollo and Athena's story. Phoenix can't be in
Yeah.
it that much.
Never mind. So tell me more about how the two of you met in Europe.
Hey, I thought I was supposed to be asking the questions here.
A long time ago, Mr. Wright helped me out of a difficult jam. That's when I started thinking about becoming a lawyer like him.
So you're like her mentor, huh, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something like that, I guess.
Mr. Wright is the whole reason I am who I am today. He was the one who told me my knowledge of psychology could help me in court.
Gee, Mr. Nick, it looks like you've become a real adult since the last time I saw you.
I've always been an adult. The entire time I've known you, Pearls.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Well, would you look at that? Rifle loves you.
She sure seems to be attracted to Pearls.
Don't say it like that, Mr. Nick. I'm so
Gay
glad-
penguin, gay penguin.
Penguin, gay, penguin, gay, penguin! They're all gay penguins. I love gay penguins. I'm so glad she likes me. Penguins are so adorable, aren't they? I even bought myself a little penguin calendar here at the aquarium gift shop. I have it hanging from my bag already.
Oh, how cute! A calendar in the shape of a penguin!
That calendar is a real hit with all our female visitors. I even have one myself. Gender-affirming penguin calendar. But the rest of the staff thinks it's too cutesy.
I guess it doesn't really fit the whole rough and tumble pirate image very well. But, Why does this calendar smell kind of like fish?
It's scented. What do you mean, Mr. Nick? Please don't be rude.
Uh-oh. I got Pearl's mad.
Just wicked flashback to 10 years ago. I was getting his shit rocked.
Just getting fucking shanked by Pearl Face. I will never look at Desiree Delight again without getting war flashbacks. So you were looking for Rifle too.
That's right. I was trying to help Mr. Marlin, the animal keeper.
Your rifle, come on.
She went towards Orla instead.
Why can't I get Rifle to like me?
Maybe you should quit chasing after her with that scowl of yours.
Mr. Nick, how could you speak to a lady so rudely?
Uh-oh. I got Pearl's mad again. Why don't you try to get Rifle to take some food from you?
Oh, great idea. I have just the thing to present to her, too.
Okay, now present the fish.
Now present the fish. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-do.
Rifle, I have a present for you. It's chock filled with love. Here you go.
Oh, good girl, Orla! Good girl!
Hey, Orla ate my love-filled fish. At least she looked like she enjoyed it, though.
Orla, I love you.
I think Orla and I just had a bonding moment.
I love you, Orla. I love you. I love you. I love you. Friendship blossoming with the exchange of some food. Oh, isn't it moving, Mr. Nick?
I think moving might be going a bit far.
Yeah, I think becoming a lawyer because you've a $38 scandal.
Shut
I think
up,
that's going a
shut
bit far.
up,
No,
shut up.
absolutely not. Wait, does
Anyway,
Pearl even
how'd
know
you
that
get-
story?
Anyway, how'd you get Rifle to
through
come to you so
Maya.
easily, Pearls?
This is absolutely how Maya tells the story too. Just like, this fucking idiot.
I heard Rifle was attracted to the smell of fish.
Mr. Nick, are you saying I smell like fish?
Maybe just a little, yes?
I guess I need to change my clothes.
That's odd. I wonder why Pearl smells like she's holding a bucket of fish.
Orla doesn't usually want to eat at this time of day. And we've even been giving her more food than normal at our regular meal times lately.
Why so?
Oh?
Is there something wrong with Orla's feeding habits lately?
Yeah, something's weird. The new guy, Marlin, feeds all the other animals besides Orla. But the captain and I, her trainer, are responsible for feeding Orla. It was the captain's turn to feed Orla this morning. I would die for you. I would kill
Orla
for
keeps
you.
coming. But Orla keeps coming to me and signaling she's still hungry.
Your janky, I would die for
She
you and
wants
your
my
janky ass
fish.
mouth.
She wants my fish, cock filled with love.
Man, I was going
How
so
lo-
long without saying anything.
Athena, how long are you going to keep saying that? She sure is
I
excited
was
to
going
make a new
so
friend.
long without saying anything. But I don't think the captain would have forgotten to feed Orla. It was the penguin. Rifle and that big creature there certainly seem to love each other.
It finally happened! Appa ate Momo!
Appa ate Momo! This is Orla the orca. Rifle and Orla are best friends. They belong together like a clownfish and a sea anemone.
Care to phrase that in a way us non-biology majors can understand, or anyone who's not seen the film Finding Nemo?
Yeah, they notoriously did not end well, actually. So if we want to... Oh, so this orca is the suspect. I read in a book once that orcas eat penguins. Don't you worry about that. Orla here is really gentle. She never eats anything but fish. Fuck.
I didn't think that this case about animals would make me emotional about animals.
She's an old sweetheart. As a matter of fact, she even tolerates rifle picking on her.
It's true, she does seem very gentle. Charlie seems like a killer whale.
As lawyers, we have to do everything we can to save this beautiful, gentle creature.
Wow, you're going to defend her in court? She's quite the defendant, isn't she?
She's the biggest defendant we've ever had. Literally.
Fuck, dude. New autism creature just dropped.
I was gonna say new new visual stem.
New visuals. This is my Coco.
5
Bell.
hours. 5 hours of Orla the orca clapping her fins. Oh, Pearls, I have a big favor to ask.
That's what I'm uploading on April Fool's Day next year. What is it, Mr. Neck?
It's about my Magatama. Its spiritual power seems to have vanished.
Oh, that Magatama brings back memories. I remember pouring my spiritual power into it. That was so many years ago. Well, I guess that's why it's almost out now. Hold on, I gotta log in. There you go, Mr. Nick. It should be fine now.
Thank you, Pearls. I can break Cyclops again.
I'm glad I could help. Well, I think I'll go find Mr. Marlin now. I have to bring Rifle to him.
Pearlie sure seems right at home in this aquarium.
You're right. Didn't she say this was her first time here?
Apparently.
I grew up in this aquarium. My mother was the...
Mama let me leave the village one time, and it was to visit the aquarium. Apparently, that girl was in the staff corridor earlier this morning. That's why the detective was questioning her.
What was Pearls doing in the
I don't know.
corridor?
I don't know. I thought she was Marlin's friend or something.
The staff corridor, huh? Something about that doesn't sit right with me. Sit well with me.
That too.
Well, if it bothers you, why don't you just ask her about it?
Yeah, good idea. Let's go catch up with her.
Aqua tunnel. Oh, we're just gonna go.
Aqua tunnel.
Aqua tunnel. Aqua tunnel. And die. Looks like Mr. Rhymes and Pearls are talking.
And die. Go, white boy, go.
Ahoy! Based small fry was so clutch with the assist. Rhymes and Rifle reunion, a tail ending in bliss. Now animal keeper Rhymes ain't gonna get cut. Mad props small fry, this case is now shut. Yo, yo, yo ho ho ho.
Max, when's your EP dropping? It was my pleasure. See you again sometime, Rifle. I'm gonna die for this fucking penguin.
It'd make noise and you go, yes!
I can't, yeah.
Okay. Let's go, Rifle. See you, small fry.
The high empathy plus the autism. Oh, Mr. Nick! I didn't see you there. I love you. I love you. I love you, Pearlie. I love you.
This is just
Hey,
I love you
Pearlie.
the case.
Yes.
You and Mr. Rhymes seem to be really good friends.
Could you tell us more about your relationship?
Well, Pearl?
Pearls, why do I see a Cyclops?
Nothing. You don't? You're going crazy. I'm sorry, Mr. Nick, but I really shouldn't talk about it.
I don't really feel right about digging into Pearls' affairs. But she was here at the aquarium at the time of the incident. Whatever she's hiding could help us in court. I'm sorry, Mr. Nick, I did it.
Sorry.
But I'm gonna have to
My
use
bad.
my Magatama. Why? On you.
Fuck! Why? Why?
My leg!
My fucking leg! My fucking legs.
Yeah, we know all this shit.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
If I make a
Take
mistake,
our
I'll fucking die.
I'll get lost in the void.
Hey, Apollo.
Pearls, you have to tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
Relationship! There is no relationship between Mr. Marlin and me. We're just a visitor to the aquarium and an animal keeper at the aquarium, that's all.
But there are areas where ordinary visitors to the aquarium don't get to go. You were here before the incident occurred, weren't you?
Take that!
I do kind of miss the exploring everything and then coming back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. But how did you know? Marlin told us. That fucking rat!
Someone told me you were there.
I got confused and went the wrong way. I didn't know it was a corridor just for the staff. But that's all it was, Mr. Nick. It didn't have anything to do with Mr. Marlin.
Sounds reasonable. I guess I better move on to my next topic. Actually, there's something else I've been wondering about, Pearls. Why do you smell like fish? I smell like beef. I smell like beef. I smell like beef.
Fish. What the fuck was that, Mr. Nick?
Don't
What
worry
makes
about it, Pearly.
Why'd you call me Pearly? What makes you think I smell like fish?
Well, there's a certain someone who convinced me it wasn't my imagination.
Mike
Mike Meekins, baby.
Mike Meekins, baby. Oh,
Who likes the smell of fish? Who likes the smell of fish?
Orla.
No.
No.
Fuck. Oh, the fucking penguin.
She seems to love the smell of fish.
I don't listen. We know this. There was a cute orca on screen. I was expected to listen. You know me, you bastard. Rifle?
She's apparently very attracted to the smell of fish.
Stop saying it like that.
Rifle didn't want anything to do with Athena, even though she had a bunch of fish. So why then was Rifle so attracted to you, Pearls?
Stop saying it like that. I don't know.
Looks like she's still not ready to talk about it. You had an object with you that smelled fishy, too. In fact, I think this has something to do with your secret. The fish.
Yeah, that's a fish.
The fishy-smelling calendar has something to do with your secret, doesn't it, Pearls?
I can't lie to you, Mr. Nick. I just recharged your lie detector rock. Fuck.
He should have been like, "You don't see a Cyclock. I charged it wrong. It's oversensitive."
It's oversensitive. Yeah, you gotta give it time to calibrate. Last time you had a train ride to let it calibrate, you just kind of went for it this time. I'll tell you about me and Mr. Marlin and about the calendar. Pearls, are you pulling a Scott Pilgrim on me? You better not be. I swear to fucking God.
What?
I'm so nervous.
It was only one lock, but it sure took some work.
What are you about to say, Pearls?
Please tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
I'm so scared. I became distracted by the gift shop almost as soon as we got to the aquarium. Before I knew it, everyone else had moved on, and I got lost. I was so embarrassed to be lost at my age.
Oh, Pearls. I know big crowded places are hard for you.
I sort of panicked and went down the wrong corridor. I ended up in the food prep room, and that's where I met Mr. Marlin. I really startled him when I called out to him. He jumped so much he startled me too, and I lost my balance and fell down. Oh, Mr. Nick, I spilled so many fish all over the floor.
Guess that explains why you smell fishy. Pardon the pun.
Not pardoned.
God.
Giving you the death sentence. Yes. And my calendar fell off my bag and got buried in all the fish. Athena, kill him. And the calendar fell off my back and got buried
With
in all the
pleasure.
fish too.
Athena, if you're anything like any of the other girls that Mr. Nick hangs out with, kill him.
Kill him.
It doesn't explain why Pearls wanted to keep it a secret. Why did you want to hide your meeting with Mr. Rhymes?
Well, I didn't want him to get in trouble over food sanitation regulations because of me. And Mr. Feed sanitation regulations because of me. And Mr. Marlin said he didn't want anyone to know he was in the food prep room.
Huh? Why not? What was he doing in there?
He was getting ready to kill a man. Before I spoke to him, he was staring at a calendar. But because of me, he dropped his calendar too. Please tell me. We had to search for it among the fish. Please tell me.
Wait a minute. This calendar of yours, it already has writing in it.
Yes! It does? But I didn't write anything in it yet.
There's something written here under today's date.
Kill a man.
Kill a man.
Kill a man. Meet the captain
Who's
at
a
the
man?
Orca pool, 7 a.m. and kill his ass.
Wait 3 hours, then kill his ass. Maybe my calendar and Mr. Marlin's got mixed up?
Pearls, about what time did you run into Mr. Rhymes?
I think it was about 10:15 when he had the info desk announce that I was lost. So I must have first gone into the prep room at about 10:10?
I see.
Hi.
Hold on. Do you mind if I hang on to this calendar for a while? Might be a clue to the victim's movements before he was killed.
Please tell me that when we get in court and we present this fuck-ass calendar, the first words out of Blackwell's mouth are, "That thing smells like shit." All right, but be sure to give it back to Mr. Marlin later, okay?
Alright.
It smells so
Good.
fucking bad.
Now, maybe I'm ready to remove Mr. Plume's Cyclops, too.
God, it's so stupid, but it'll be funny.
I love that the closest thing you have to come back later is literally because it runs out of juice.
The danger.
You people again. You're becoming quite the nuisance.
This is the second time you've seen us.
If that veterinarian won't come out, then I might just have to give up and leave.
Bitch, it's July. You're a month late.
Veterinarian? Is that the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes was talking about?
Sponge boy me, Bob.
Where's my methamphetamine?
You are correct. He likes to shut himself up in that back room there and won't come out.
Jesus, give him his own time.
But I don't think he's even in there today, so I'm about ready to go home.
Sure seems to know a lot about the workings of this aquarium. Maybe a little something about the incident this morning, too.
Mr. Wright, this is no time to be standing here thinking to yourself. It's time to put your psychedelic clock skills to work and uncover the secret.
That's Cyclock, Athena. Cyclock.
Yeah. Cyclock, that's what I said.
Take that!
Diversity win. What is it with... I can only assume potentially... Well, I don't think that's a Neri design. There's not a clavicle in
No.
sight.
No, this is not. This is, Fusei.
I was gonna just make a comment about, like, the X's on black jackets, like, being a weird, not theme, but just thing that's happened more than once. And I'm like, huh, fashion.
Mr. Plume, I want you to tell me the secret you're hiding.
I'll do nothing of the sort. It would mean breaking my promise.
I don't know who you made this promise to, but you will tell me.
Psycho lock, psychedelic clock, tomato, potato.
You're not an aquarium employee, and yet here you are after the place has closed.
I'm a journalist.
That must mean you're connected to the incident involving the owner somehow.
I'm his wife.
I don't know anything about any incident involving the owner.
No, I think you do.
fuck?
I have a piece of evidence here that suggests you do know something.
Take that!
According to Detective Fulbright, this shows the orca attacking the victim. And the person in this footage is wearing an outfit just like yours, Mr. Plume.
Oh, that's not even what I was. Okay.
Oh, I suppose there's no hiding this bombshell figure, is there? Yes, it is I.
Phoenix. Phoenix.
And I think I can guess why you're here at the aquarium.
Good boy.
You aren't simply a visitor to the aquarium, semicolon. What you really are is...
A police investigator. I don't trust anybody anymore.
a spy.
You're a spy.
You are a visitor who also happened to witness the death of owner Jack Shipley.
That is oh, I want to say it, but I promised the police.
They're not gonna fuck you, ma'am.
It's not good for you to keep things inside, you know.
You can't
Sure,
say
Clavier
voice.
Gavin.
I'm sure you'll feel much better once you let it all out.
I give up. I'll tell you everything.
That was cool. That was good timing. Good job.
She wanted to tell me this badly. Why shouldn't you just guns over on the top?
I think anyone would agree that I held it in for as long as I could.
She's so dramatic. I love it.
But I couldn't be expected to withstand this commoner's badgering any longer.
Please calm yourself, Ms. DeBloom. And that's top-class badgering to you.
You are correct. I witnessed the killer whale's crime with my own eyes. You got a problem with that, blue boy? Boss, Mr. Plume's anger is so powerful. Even I feel like I'm about to explode. You have to do something, quick, or I'm gonna cash in. Not punch to the face.
Please don't explode on me. Could you start by telling me what you saw?
I witnessed the very moment the killer whale attacked the victim.
This is one of the hottest women in Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I told the police what I saw as well. I'm the sort of person who simply can't rest until the truth is known.
So both Mr. Plume's statement and the footage point to Orla's guilt.
Pardon me, but you seem pretty pleased that you witnessed this incident. What? Pleased? Shame on you. Are you implying that I'm happy about an innocent man's death?
She is so true
No,
crime podcaster.
No, of course not. I just don't get the sense that you were afraid of Orla.
I started watching Dropout for the first time
Yes!
this week.
Yes,
And
got
it's the fucking bit of the true crime podcast about the Hamburglar.
Yes! Yes!
It's more like you were interested in her.
What? Okay.
An empty tube slide.
Are you? No,
Empty.
I wasn't sure, but I was thinking that maybe are you perhaps, you know, one of my fans. Is that how you knew? That I am the nonfiction writer Norma de Plume? Oh, that Norma de Plume.
So, big fan, huh?
Oh, I've never even heard of her. Well, now that you've figured me out,
no.
there's no sense in trying to hide who I am, I suppose.
An underrated form of comedy is the yes, no.
Talking to fans is part of a writer's duty, after all. But I'm not a fan, I tell you.
I'm under duress.
So what exactly have you written, Mr. Plume?
Oh my. You mean to say you truly aren't familiar with my work? I write the truth. I take great pride in my craft, you know. I've been gathering information on Orla the killer whale for a year now. I've been very worried about Orla's violent tendencies. And today, my concern was proven to be well justified. Orla isn't violent, she's a sweet and gentle soul. The moment you let your guard down with that killer whale, stop. Shipshape Aquarium has always denied the killer whale's violent streak. But it has been rumored to attack people. But rumors are just rumors. They aren't necessarily true. Yes, I realize that. But I only write the truth. That is why I question the owner directly. But he refused to allow my research. And he even had the audacity to say to me, "You're nothing but a nuisance coming here day after day. Don't ever come back again."
Sounds like her research was a bit too much to take.
But then, how did you get in here if you've been blacklisted? I have my methods.
This lady is shameless.
I love her. I love her, truly. We stand.
We won't let you speak badly of Orla. We're going to defend her. I'm only stating what I saw with my very own eyes. I came to the aquarium today to observe the killer whale. But on my way to that thing's tank, I heard its cries. You can hear Orla from the visitors' corridor? There are speakers there in the corridor, up near the ceiling. Apparently that speaker is there since the visitors can hear the killer whale's sounds. In any case, as I approached the killer whale's tank, I heard its cries. And when I arrived, I saw something terrifying.
What did you see?
The killer whale stealing the swashbuckler spectacular hat the owner was wearing. And then, the moment it bit him and shook him mercilessly to death within its jaws.
What?
Orla bit the owner to death? In justice we trust!
Hey, freak. You don't even get your entrance music. Fuck you.
Bobby Fulbright jump scare.
How
So
long
I
have
take
you
it
been
this-
here?
So I take it Mr. Plume's just finished telling you what she saw. Detective Fulbright. I guess you've already heard it too. Yup, when we took her statement earlier. As you heard, I'm afraid that accidental death is really the only thing it could be.
Yes, and a dangerous creature like that cannot be allowed to harm anyone ever again.
But she's not dangerous. Sorry, but the prosecutor's office said the case didn't have enough merit to go to trial.
Babe.
There was one prosecutor, though, who expressed an interest in the case. Really? Then could we have that prosecutor take a look at the investigation report? Unfortunately, I doubt even he'd take action without evidence of a homicide.
Please, it would be so funny. Please, please.
Look, I understand how you feel, Mr. Lawyer, but maybe you should give up on this one. Not a chance. We'll just re-examine the crime scene and strengthen our case.
I'm too deep in the paint, Fulbright. I'm not leaving.
Well, if that's your version of justice, I won't stop you.
Running themes, running themes, running themes, running themes.
Hey, remember
We
that
won't
time?
rest until we find proof it was an accidental death, Detective. You'll see.
Remember that time that Fulbright was like out of the his like up at the window, and we're like, oh my gosh, it's Fulbright. He's like, hey guys.
Yeah,
Remember that?
I do.
Wasn't he so nice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go, Mr. Wright. Time to check out that crime scene one more time.
Running themes of, if that's your justice, I'm not gonna stop you.
If this is your justice.
All right, then. Let's start the re-examination. Pronto.
See, that's an
I'm going to go check out that mess in the back one more time.
Never
Athena,
mind, my
wait,
pad's on
no
fine, we're
running.
good.
Are you okay? Didn't look like she tripped, but
Nice kids.
I slipped.
huh? Orla, what is it, girl?
Timmy fell
Like
down a
I
well.
can understand you. Athena! Are you alright? Rush into all that stuff behind her.
Fucking ow!
Do you see what I mean when I said they put way more effort into this than several of the other cases?
Yeah.
As they should
Ugh.
have.
I tried to get out of the way, but all I did was slip and fall. Again.
Like the $6 you paid for this, it was worth more than the 40 for the rest of the game. That
Yeah, I
Fuck
know,
yeah.
right?
was a pretty amazing wipeout. Are you hurt?
I'm okay. But why did Orla spike that ball at me? After all the fish I gave her, I thought she liked me.
Maybe. Ugh. Maybe she thought you were the main
Yawn,
entree.
boss. Hell. I'm having a crisis right now. How dare you?
Yeah, that's cool. Anyway.
I'm running for mayor
Good for
of
you.
nothing, boss.
Very funny, boss.
In any case, let's give the ball back to Orla.
Huh? Looks like everything got shifted around when I fell on it.
Oh, you're right. There are things now that we couldn't see before.
half a Buster sword.
Like another ball. I guess Orla really likes them. Yeah, like a half a Buster sword.
Look, there's something new by the outline of the body, too.
Or take a good look around.
Investigate. More hats. More hats.
Oh my gosh, I gotta investigate. Ooh, hats!
Attention deficit. Ooh, shiny.
Yeah, ADHD stands for attention to. Ooh, look at that.
It's a stereotype for a reason, unfortunately.
There's a broken sword here.
The tip of the blade is missing.
More
Guess
than
it
the
just broke off.
more than the fucking tip is missing.
Don't tell me it happened when Athena fell over.
You'd better not be trying to pin the blame on me, boss.
What? No, of course not.
No use trying to hide it. It's written all over your face. Besides, the broken part isn't even here. How could it have been my fault?
Better watch what I think, or I'd get every little thing thrown back in my face. I'm an empath. I can tell what you're thinking.
I'm an empath. You're a Virgo.
What's this? A coin?
I can tell just because I'm an empath.
Coins.
Mr. Wright, there's blood on it.
Coins.
Coins.
Banana. You're right, but it's dried.
Do you think you could be the victims? And what was it doing all the way over here in the first place?
I'm not sure, but now that we found blood outside the pool, it just might help us prove that there's more to this case than just accidental death.
me, you're right. Orla certainly can't leave the pool after all.
God, I fucking hope part of the answer is like fake Captain Ragdoll.
Speaking of coins, take a look at this. There are a few coins around the body here, too.
You're right, boss. But where did they go? They aren't here anymore. You don't think somebody picked them up, do you? The
I
fun
wonder
thing
if-
is, Kate, is
I
that
wonder if
I
a-
actually haven't finished this case myself, so
Oh!
we're going through it blind together.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
I wonder if Athena's boss and Phoenix's chief was the same.
In like
Oh,
the
like
original
Saito.
or
in the,
like
in the original Japanese. I don't know.
It's not Saicho, Shacho or something. Yeah,
Probably.
Shacho.
Probably not, but like, imagine.
yeah, I'll live in a world where that's true.
No! That child is hurt!
What? Call an ambulance. Oh, it's just a dummy.
That's fucking rude.
It is? I mean, of course it is. I was just testing your response to an emergency.
Well, it sucks, Mr. Wright. So
Well, I guess we just found out that you don't bluff well under pressure.
Ugh! I guess I'll just have to keep practicing then. I wonder what the dummies is for anyway.
did somebody say the? Oh, that we use it to train Orla.
I'm here.
I'm here. It's smaller than a human, but it does the job. Some of our tricks can be pretty dangerous, so Orla practices them on the dummy first.
Forget the tricks. Those bite marks look pretty dangerous.
Close enough.
Footsteps.
Footsteps. And a ball.
Hey, look at this mark on the floor. What do you suppose it is?
That's where we stand when we want to play volleyball with Orla.
Volleyball, huh? I've heard of that.
Yeah. If we stand there, she'll spike the ball right at us.
So, when Orla spiked the ball at me earlier, that was one of her tricks? It doesn't mean she hates me?
Nah, she wanted to play with you. She loves volleyball. She used to play with the captain all the time.
Aw. Aw.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, okay, you can do
There
it.
we
You can do it.
Aw. Yeah, Sasha looks so sad.
Okay, time to snap out of it. This is no time to be all dejected and mopey like a blobfish. Hey, blobfish only look like that when you take them out of the ocean and you kill them. They don't
That's
look like
right.
that.
Time to put a smile and stay strong, right?
They only act like that when they're really distressed.
Yeah. Stop sharing
up?
around videos of stand-up comedians. It's not cute behavior. They only do that when they're severely depressed.
What's a blobfish? Or do I not want to know?
I want to look at the volleyball.
It's the same as the one in the water.
Yeah,
Hey,
play
Sasha,
golf
would you
on.
happen to know anything about this coin?
Oh, I guess I missed one. I just finished cleaning up the rest of them.
You picked up all the coins already?
That's right. After the police finished their investigation, they gave me the go-ahead.
I'm never gonna get to eat. I'm like looking at the transcript
I'm
like,
s-
Jesus.
We're almost there. We're
Stop.
almost there. We're almost there.
No, it's fine. We're almost there. We're almost there.
I haven't found them all yet, though. I'm still missing a few.
Well, if they aren't beside the pool, maybe they're in the pool. Let's go to that ladder over there and take a peek at the bottom of the pool, boss.
Athena, I don't do well with water anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
so
fuck
go
my
up.
dick, dude.
Other, no, 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 no.
Fuck me.
Look, I think I see something on the bottom of the pool.
I knew it. Want me to go down and check?
You can't jump in dressed like that. You'll drown under the weight of your clothes.
No, I won't. I'm a pretty good swimmer, you know.
Be that as it may, that pool's really deep. I doubt you can hold your breath that long. Maybe Sasha can?
It is like a training thing. Phoenix, look at all these coins I found at the bottom.
Thanks, Sasha. So there really were more of them down there, huh?
We seem to be finding them all over. I wonder how many there are altogether.
Hey, I gotta find every pine cone, okay? Fuck off.
I am finding every pine cone, okay?
All right. Including the ones I put away, there are 300 of them. They're for the show.
I found all 300 pine cones. Sounds like they'd be heavy.
About 7 pounds, I'd say. A little lighter than a stringfish. Well, I better go put these coins away where they belong.
So, 7 pounds of coins scattered around the scene, one of them with blood on it. They have to be related to the case.
I wonder how the blood got on that one coin.
It stopped the bullet.
Wait a minute. Could it be... Remember how Detective Fulbright said that they couldn't find a murder weapon?
He killed him with a coin.
Well, what if these coins were the weapon?
Oh, right.
I love X-Men. Oh my god, I love X-Men First Class.
I forgot. Blunt object. 7 pounds is kind of heavy.
How could a little coin kill a grown man?
Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself here. Well, one coin by itself isn't much of a threat, but 300 coins together could definitely be used as a weapon. All you'd have to do is
Individually.
put a banana in your
ear.
If you put 7 pounds of coins in a bag and swung it at somebody, it would make a pretty formidable blunt instrument, wouldn't it?
I thought of the Bob's Burgers bit where it's just Hey Dad, did you know that it only takes 2 pounds of force to drive your nose bone into your skull? 2 pounds, that's all it takes. It's just 2 pounds.
It would explain how blood got on this coin.
That's why I was like, oh yeah, 7 pounds is like heavy.
Oh, I get it. If that bag of coins is the weapon, then we can use it to prove Orla's innocence.
How did I
No.
forget her name?
Athena?
No, all I got was no. The youngest sister in Bob's Burgers. I blanked on her name. All I got was Tina.
I've never seen Bob's.
It's not Louise, is it?
It is Louise. It is Tina Louise.
Oh, Crackle Pop.
Holy shit. Sorry, everyone crunched at once.
By our powers combined, we are the worst auditory experience possible.
But I don't see anything resembling a coin bag around here.
I don't understand why it's doing that. Because, like, I changed the
Maybe-
cord that... I don't know.
Maybe the killer took it with them.
Yeah, it would certainly make it look like Orla did it if they did.
You know what I think, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure, but where are we going to get... What is it?
The bloody coin
Where are we gonna get a
alone
duck
should
and a
be
hose
enough
at
to
this hour?
prove this might
There
have
it
been a
is.
murder.
I agree. It shows the possibility of a human killer rather than Orla.
Yes! This is just what we needed.
They put the jacket on the dummy and then put
Let's go show this coin to Detective Fulbright and Mr. Plume right away.
the jacket back on him after he died, so it looks like he got bit. And
Good idea. Let's hope they're still at the pub of danger.
I'm just
The
spitballing
dank-
here.
The danger zone.
Dang. I went to the danger zone.
Yes. Oh, you're back! So did you find anything?
Fuck you, we're not using your theme anymore.
Of course he didn't.
Remember, even if you don't succeed, it's the effort you make that's important. He reminds me of Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah! Yeah! That's the line now, fuck you.
Let's show them the evidence we found, the one that points to a human culprit.
Hello, I'm Bobby Fulbright. I remembered, so you don't have to.
to.
Right, because we won't let Orla be put down.
Hey!
Oh.
Hey, did you know I'm a coin?
Fuck, he like puts out the badge, like, look at this. You're a lawyer. Ah, fuck.
Cease and desist at once! What kind of man shows a lady blood?
Huh. Just gonna have to get so worked up. What are you terrorizing this lady with? Come on now, let's see it. What do you have?
What do you
Open your
drop it?
mouth.
Drop it.
We found this
spit.
coin beside the orca pool. We did see a large number of coins beside the pool, but not one with blood on it. We just learned that there's 300 of these, weighing about 7 pounds in total. Now, what do you suppose would happen if a person was assaulted with that many coins? What? So you're saying the coins might have been used like some kind of blunt weapon?
What are you
What,
doing?
are we some kind of suicide squad?
What are we? It's the. Are you trying to? What are you doing? Well, I was gonna kill you with a bat, but all I could afford was a wiffle bat. So this is gonna take a while.
If the blood belongs to the victim, then yes, it's entirely possible.
It may have been a spoon. I don't remember what it was. I think it was a wiffle bat.
But I wouldn't call it decisive proof that the real culprit was human. You wouldn't? Why not?
Why not?
Because there'd have to be something to put the coins in to make them into a weapon. Without that something, it's just not going to be enough to pass muster.
I'll pass your mustard.
But I will say that your theory does seem to warrant further investigation. I'll call the prosecutor's office and ask to reinvestigate from a possible criminal angle.
Hold on, that's my phone. Right, what the fuck are you doing with this whale case?
You will? Thank you very much.
Why do you care this much? I'm bored.
I'm an empty nester. Your daughter still lives with you.
My who?
Sometimes I feel the wind.
The wind's gotten stronger lately.
I'm an empty nester. You have someone who still lives with you. What? No, Maya went back to the mountains.
Not Maya.
Athena doesn't live with me.
Pearl only comes to visit every so often.
I really hope Detective Fulbright can convince them.
Apollo certainly doesn't live with me. I don't let him.
I've convinced them.
You won't believe the answer I got. Wait.
Number 15 will surprise you.
Wait. You won't believe. It said I wouldn't believe it. When I explained your passion for this case and the police's investigation,
The chief prosecutor thought
the chief prosecutor was like, "What the fuck?"
he thought it was really fucking funny.
They said the prosecutor I mentioned earlier would be willing to take this to court.
Just Edgeworth slides him a 20, like, do it.
Really? So does that mean a new suspect has emerged? No, I'm afraid not. To be frank, Prosecutor Blackwell said he just wants to prove that orca's guilt in court.
What? It's Prosecutor Blackwell that wants to prosecute Orla?
Okay, remind me, was this before or after Monstrous in the original lineup?
This is after.
Okay, so we've already met Blackwell and shit.
Athena has met, well, obviously. Athena and Apollo have met Blackwell as a prosecutor. Phoenix is not.
Okay, so this is like doubly funny.
Yes, that's fine, detective. Thanks for arranging this for us. Well, I must say you're taking this rather calmly. Defending Orla in court was my idea from the start. And I'll do whatever it takes to save her. In that case, I'll do whatever I can as well to see that justice is served. Mr. Plume, will you be a witness for the prosecution?
Sure, whatever.
A trial for a killer whale? I've never heard of such recklessness before in my life. But I will reveal the truth about this killer whale and then write all about it.
Sorry about that. Sounds like a plan. Might as well just come along with me. You have to prepare for tomorrow, and I still have to arrange for an autopsy. Thanks for putting so much more work on my plate.
I look forward to tomorrow. Until then, blue lawyer and white fan.
You're so hot and cool, ma'am. I love you.
I am not a fan.
I am not white.
I am not white.
White.
Well, at least he managed to get the case to go to trial.
But how in the world do we defend an orca in court anyway?
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't fucking know, dude.
Plus, Mr. Plume said Orla bit the victim. This trial sure isn't going to be easy. But I love a challenge.
Then we ought to be just fine. Guess I should go over that swashbuckler spectacular you were watching this morning.
Yeah! We can have a formal viewing back at the office.
There's nothing decisive against Orla in the security tape, but that doesn't mean much. I'll just have to find a more concrete way to save Orla at tomorrow's trial. Or else.
Yay!
Whale case, whale case,
Whale
whale
case,
case,
whale
whale
case.
case, whale case.
Pretty good so far, right?
I'm having fun.
It's so like normal.
I know.
It's the most
It's-
normal despite you defending a fucking whale.
Exactly. It feels the most like this is an Ace Attorney case.
This is Ace Attorney, baby.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Whale case.
Whale case.
Ow, my hand. Okay. What's coming up? I don't fucking know, boss. I don't fucking know. I'll be honest, this next week is up in the air quite a bit. Probably at some point, Persona 3 Reload, maybe. We'll find out. Say no. Some things are happening. Point is, I can tell you next week, Baldur's Gate 3 on Thursday. I can tell you that. I can give you that. And then, as far as I know, unless something happened, next week more whale case.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay! What else is up? What else is up? Throw in a Ko-fi. If you want to financially support me, you can, subscribe here on Twitch. While it's discounted prices, I believe it is 25% off for a resub and 30% off for a new subscription. I'm punching my mic a lot right now. I also have a Throne wish list where you can just purchase little things for me if you want. You never have to, though. I'm also trying to crowd fund money for a desk and a chair because I'm so fucked. My body is so fucked. I also have a Ko-fi where I'm trying to raise money for a proper gaming PC, so equality steps up for everybody involved. Thank you, Jupiter. You're always prepped. We've actually 13% of our goal over on Ko-fi, which is really fucking cool. I think that's it. I think that's everything I'm not. It's late. Jack needs to eat. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. You know what we're gonna do? Because I think she's still alive. We're gonna go raid Julie because I'm bored.
Yay.
If I can do this right. We're gonna go raid Julie. Hopefully I do this correctly. And until next time. Bye.
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 Go hang out with Julie. Go.